Okay.
Right, okay, that's us on now. So who wants to do...
Totally
We had
hating
this very
bastard.
conversation in before we start.
yeah, anyone want to do a recap of what happened last week when we played?
Lida got thrown out a window.
A little more preamble to that, maybe?
That's what talk out the window,
That's where we ended.
Yeah, but there was more before that.
Naren was trying to talk his way out of a difficult situation.
I feel like you're working from the end to
Yeah,
the
we're going
beginning.
back.
Yeah, you're going backwards.
It's because I'm
Maybe start
remembering
at the
backwards.
start.
I don't remember the start.
We were setting up camp in the new place, a little bit north of where the ship was docked, and then we saw a drake circling above the ship. So we went down to investigate. Discovered that a drake rider had talked to the crew, and was suspicious because we didn't have papers, and that their captain was Captain Drake. So we decided to hang about, disguise ourselves, and try and bullshit our way through it. One of Zorgar's dad's friends showed up. One of these, I forget the proper name for them. Someone please insert.
I don't know.
Okay. This badass dragonborn dude with dragon glass armor.
Someone who's absolutely going to kick her ass.
He walked onto the ship. I invited him into the captain's quarters rather stupidly. He wasn't taking any of my lies, so I grabbed Lida, jumped out the window, and we're about to see what happens.
Yeah, I couldn't. The problem was I couldn't modify memory because there's too many of them. So there was just there's too many to do too many things to, and the one where I was like, "Oh, I'm just a child, please," didn't work because some of them are heartless arseholes.
It worked on some of them.
Really buying it.
Yeah, I worked on like 2 of them.
There were 5 dudes?
I think so.
Yeah, that's about where we were at. There was 5 dudes and 5 drakes, yeah.
Most of the conversation when Aaron was trying to lie was him contemplating whether destroying the window was worth it or not.
Okay, have I got any... I'm just waiting for my other fantasy grounds to update so that I can get the battle map up for the stream.
Other fantasy grounds.
Yeah, I have my laptop so that I can capture my laptop window, and so that I'm not sharing my GM view of fantasy grounds on the stream.
Oh, okay. I see.
Because that's, that'd be giving the game away.
Secret.
I should have done that beforehand, but I didn't. I have one bit of housekeeping, and that is for Zorgar. Zorgar, how did you get 22 extra hit points in one level?
I don't know.
Because I was updating the Fantasy Grounds. I was updating the D&D Beyond Fantasy Grounds character sheet, and on one of them, you were at 12th level with 92 hit points, and the other one, you were at 13th level with 114 hit points. And there's no way you could have gotten 114 hit points. I did the maths.
You're right.
Was it temporary hit points that you forgot to take away?
Could have been.
Maybe.
Also, if you look at...
Wait, what was I at before? 94.
92.
92.
So you should have been able to get like a maximum of like 13, I think.
Yeah, because I got confused adding my hit points on my one as well, because I was originally on D&D Beyond, and I was doing it through that first. And I was like, I changed it all up, but the settings are weird, and I was like, I don't know if this is right or not.
Okay.
I remember something about this, but I don't remember what exactly happened. I think I was at 101 before.
Right, okay.
Like, I think I should be at 101, not 114.
Okay, so that seems reasonable. That would be about average. So, Zorgalar.
I remember I got just above average, maybe. So let's just put it at 101. I know I was over 100.
Okay.
Because I remember thinking I made it just over 100. Would 101 be the average for that then?
Roughly. I think I don't remember. It's a feasible number that you could have gotten, so that's fine as far as I'm concerned.
That's fine. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Okay. So, you guys are on the ship. Rurek's not here this week for the stream, but Emma's growing a beard and running him when she needs to. So I need to get this map. Horus. And then I'm gonna share it.
Whoa.
You should get a map.
That is a large map.
I actually have 2 monitors again, so this is gonna be a lot easier.
Ooh.
Why is this map so big?
Idiot, why did I jump off the ship? It's my stronghold. I have... fuck! I forgot!
You'll get back on it.
Oh, shit.
Will you?
Oh, you better.
fucking hope
You
so.
fucking better get back on it.
No, I'm just gonna. So I think I just want to fiddle with something here. I'm pretty sure I set up. So what time of day? I said it was evening, right? There we go. Ooh, it's evening now.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh, isn't that nice?
I was trying to click to drag like a muppet and I dragged Rurek off the ship.
You're not here, so you're not here.
What's he? He's running away. And he's
Rurek.
bouncing back. What's going on?
Why are you running?
What's that? Oh, it's because it's
How
got
do
the
I
thing on.
see what
Because you've only
Rurek can
learnt.
do.
How do you see? If you. Oh, hang on. Yeah, you need a sheet, don't you? So I need to.
Yeah. All I know is he does Beacon of Hope.
So
And then
I've cleared his owner. So if you go into characters, you should be able to claim him again.
He's mine now,
Yeah.
Patrick.
I have claimed Rurek.
Okay.
So then you should be able to get his shield and stuff.
Cool.
Come on, it's taking an age over there.
Come on, pick you up
Come
the
on.
base.
I can pop my screen up for the minute. I need to drag it down. So you guys are on the ship. Most of you are on the deck of the ship. And there are these, you watch these 5 knights dismount and board the ship. They go into the captain's quarters with Captain Laffer Baxon.
There we go.
And
Sound
then
like a reindeer.
you hear some stuff. You hear some voices on the inside. And then you hear this shattering of glass, and then a splash, and then the lead knight, and you can see behind him the other knight. The doors to the captain's quarters get thrown open, and the lead knight kind of charges there. He draws his sword. He points at you all. He says, "Surrender or die." And it's gonna be initiative, unless you are gonna surrender.
Let's do it.
We've never
Yeah,
tried
we
that
surrender.
before.
Okay.
Give
Well,
We got it.
this war's over.
Try.
We
We would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling dragon knights.
Okay.
Right, initiative.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I'm going super fast.
Oh, that's a nat 1. I can reroll that though. Woohoo.
Yeah.
These aren't the tunes I want.
I fucking hate that.
Oh man.
Well, how many times has that happened to me?
You're like, I can re-roll.
I couldn't reroll. Oh, it's another 1. Fuck.
You think you
God
stymied me,
damn
guys?
Right, okay,
It's
Patrick's
supposed to be
initiative.
naturally lucky, but you get
Well-
fucked twice in a row.
I did have
Naturally
advantage for some
unlucky.
reason. I don't know if that is that a thing.
Yeah, he
Where
has
I
his
get-
shield. His shield does it,
Okay, cool.
I think. But he has something. I'm pretty sure it's his shield.
I can't actually
Some.
see his spells.
You can't see his
Is
spells.
the- No, I don't
He
know
may
what
not
they
have
are.
spells prepared on Fantasy Grounds.
I see.
I
Well-
yeah.
Okay. I can Google some.
I'll get his character sheet for you. You won't be able to mark up.
Okay.
You can mark up spell slot, like if you just note it down or something.
Yeah. well, the spell slots are in
You're a
Fantasy
smart lady.
Grounds. I can still do those.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah.
Was that?
Either way, it's gonna be Beacon of Hope and Healing Word. That's it. And
That's
maybe
the
a
real-
hammer. And sometimes.
Oh,
I can't believe I got 2 natural ones.
do I need to have a
What
roll off
fucking
for 3
timeline
deck?
is this?
Who has the higher
I've got
dex?
17. Oh, probably Burak.
Oh.
Surprisingly. I have
Dex?
12.
He has 12.
Then we'll go alphabetically. Or well, no, Matt, you can go first because Em already gets a go.
Yay!
Cool. That also gives me more time to prepare, which I
That is
would
alphabetically as well.
That is alphabetically.
Yeah. Are
you going by...
He said alphabetically. Me and Matt were both like,
I was like, are you going by surname or forename?
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
whole
the-
different
it
kettle
would
of fish.
switch.
Right. So hang on. So there's 5 of those dudes. So there's you guys. There's the 3 crew members that you left. Who are they're on. If you mouse over them, they have their actual names. And then you got 5 soldiers, and there's 5 of them, and there's 5 dragons. And that's an obscene fucking initiative list. So what
That's a
we're
long
probably
list.
gonna do is I'm just gonna say
Bundle them.
bundle
the
of
crew and the
legionary.
soldiers, they're gonna take care of 2 of the knights, right? They're dealing with them. Maybe we'll get some rolls in on it or something. And that way, yeah, there's still dragons to contend with, and you got the main Mr. Knight, and you've got
Mr. Knight.
2 other knights. So I'm gonna just move 2 of these knights.
Right.
One
And we're on the walrus, right? So we shouldn't damage the boat.
Do not damage the ship.
Again.
There's
Okay.
5 dragons.
Just getting clarification on
Fire?
that.
I already broke a window. I can't afford any more repairs.
Oh, you're running out of
One
gas.
window.
One window.
Was it stained
It's a
glass?
nice window.
Jesus.
Probably. I hope so. I just paid a lot of money to have it upgraded. I hope it was a nice stained glass window.
Yeah, probably, yeah. It was nice, you know. It was. What would you have had? What would you have had? You know,
A walrus with a wig on.
the window.
I don't know, to be honest. The more I think about it, the stained glass would probably make a smuggler ship stand out more.
It's also
If you're
reasonable.
smuggling, surely you'd want it to look like a normal ship.
Do normal ships have stained glass windows though? I feel like classy ships have stained glass windows.
Maybe you want to look like a normal
I still
classy
want
ship.
it either way. I want the stained glass windows. I just don't know what's on them. Probably some kind of Arissa.
Sure. Some religious
what's the word
energy.
I'm looking for. Yeah.
Walrus with a wig.
Oh, oh
Yes.
no way.
Actually, what Arissa looks like. She's just a walrus with a rig.
That would be
Wig.
beautiful.
Goddess of the sea.
Right. Muir. It's
Hey. Okay. Great.
you.
So
Sorry, hang on. Before you go, Muir, everyone arranged themselves as they would have been positioned.
We and I think it was me and Zorgar were pretending to be dropped by one of the banisters.
Okay.
So I'll go here.
Anyone know what Rurak would have been doing? Oh wait, hold on.
Actually, no, I think it was me and Rurik as well.
Are we going to be
we were-
fighting these dragons too?
Yes.
I'm just wondering if I should turn into something that flies then, like a big eagle or a duck.
Eagle versus dragon.
Duck versus dragon.
Yeah, duck versus dragon.
I feel like that we know who's going to win that. But
The duck,
I feel
exactly.
like
The duck.
Eagle versus.
Hey, listen, on my solo adventure thing, to get my stronghold, it was a duck that helped me. Or a goose.
It was a
I can't-
goose.
Duck kill a dragon?
I don't know. It's a little duck that could.
If
I
the
have a very
duck got
quick
caught in the dragon's
question
throat.
before we kick off, Jake.
Sorry, yes, go.
Where can I access my stronghold actions? Because I don't have the sheet.
Oh.
It's in the folder.
It's in the folder.
It's in the folder. I haven't seen the folder in years.
Go get a folder.
You know what would be fucked if we managed to get one of the drakes underwater and then I could hold Monster the Drake underwater.
Or Bingo 2.
Oh
Here
no.
we go again.
I sent it in the chat now.
Bingo
Thank
rises
you.
again.
Unfortunately, for that to work, we'd have to go get the other bingo and make the new dragon eat that bingo.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we
It's
can
not
get
work.
there. First, we have to, make the dragon our friend. Then we turn them into Bingo.
The ancient rites of the bingo.
So it's like a mantle.
You don't just eat Bingo. You have to prove yourself
Why
worthy
does
to
he-
eat Bingo.
who-
I
needs
think you
to
just
eat
have to
bingo?
eat bingo.
Well, yes, but I would
Why do they
prefer
have
if
to
you
eat
prove
Bingo?
yourself worthy first. That's how the chain works.
Because
Bingo
Bingo
was
was a
a horse.
horse.
Bingo was a horse originally who then
Oh,
got eaten by a
horse, yeah.
wyvern.
So in
He then
memoriam,
got
he became Bingo, so the next
Yeah.
Bingo would.
Eat Bingo.
Exactly.
Are the drakes wyverns or are they completely different things?
They're different
They're
things.
smaller, right?
Well, that'd be a fair feast for a drake then.
Mm.
I feel like the next evolution should just be straight up dragon.
Yeah, drakes are
Yeah.
bigger
By the
than
way-
wyverns.
Oh, they
I
are.
think.
Oh, they
Oh.
are.
Oh shit! So, we can have a new Bingo. Yes.
New Bingo.
That's all I'm hearing here. I'm not hearing any downside.
And then
Wait,
we
in
can get an
fact,
airship and it can fly alongside. That'd be very cute.
could I have 5 Bingos?
Why
If
would
they-
you have 5?
Because there's a lot of Bingo to go around. They could share Bingo.
And but then wouldn't they all collectively be bingo? Would they be like a hive mind kind of,
Yeah, I think they're all
Doesn't
collectively
form a
Bingo then.
hive mind.
How do you know?
Because I am the creator of Bingo.
Your is your
Right.
action.
I thought it was Fabrice.
Fabrice did McLeod and the other one, Horace.
Hmm.
Bingo and Dennis was you and me. And then Bingo went to a better place. And then to a worse place.
I miss Dennis.
For
I
Dennis.
have come to access Rex D&D Beyond, so I know what spells he has now.
Okay, cool.
Right. Okay. So is Mr. Draymor? Is that
He's the
name?
big knight.
That's the big knight. I would like to cast Resilient Sphere on him.
What does that do?
Zorb. I think it's like Lidda's Zorb, but it's less Zorby. You
Okay.
can roll it. So you have to make a dex
Let me
save.
read this spell. Let's see how it works.
So it's a Zorb, but you can roll in it. So it's like it's an actual Zorb this time.
Right. Okay. So he has to make a dex save. Did you say?
Yeah.
18.
Not good enough. Get Zorb.
He's gonna reroll it.
Ah!
Do you want me to
Definitely
take
not
the
good.
drakes? Try and keep them busy.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, he's in a Zorb now, I guess. So. So nothing can pass through the barrier. There's immune to all damage. And close creature.
Quick, stupid question. Initiative roll 20 is the very beginning of the
Yes.
initiative? Okay.
I've got a stronghold action one in there for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so Sir Draymor is. He's in his orb. Okay, anything else on your turn here?
Yeah, I'd like to throw my Zorb at him. He's in his orb. Can I get a thing for my turret?
Yes. Inside me. Where's cannon?
Question: can I throw that in the same turn, or is that
How do you mean?
like so? Can I pick up my cannon and yeet it at something?
Um,
Not to damage it, just to throw it on something.
I don't know. What does your cannon say?
There isn't a section about throwing your cannon.
Well, what's the Eldritch Cannon thing say?
What do you mean? I'm confused.
Like you know, the ability that gives you it. As an action.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
So no cannon for you.
No cannon for me.
Also, I think you're gonna have to move closer to the Dragon Knight in order to get within
Okay.
30 feet of him to cast the spell.
Can you move past people, or is that no? Actually, never mind. Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. Right, that's me then.
Okay. Well, it's him next, and he's in the Zorb. He can't really do anything about that.
Does the Zork mean we can't hit them either?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can deal with them later.
No.
You're in the war. You don't even know that.
Yeah, but when I do know, then Naren will be sad.
It'd be funny though. He's in a Zorb, a literal Zorb.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's his go because he's in the Zorb. Naren, it's you. I'm assuming you jumped out and then managed to swim around at this point.
Right? Yeah. Are we next to the ladder to climb up?
Yeah.
How
Can I
much
be on
movement is
Darren's
that?
back because I'm small?
That makes sense.
Yes.
How much movement does it take to get up the ladder?
15 feet.
Good. Let's go deal with this dude, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off.
And then we'll just go for some normal one-on-one fighting, nothing special. Because Mr. Big Man's in a Zorb and I don't want to waste my cool shit on Keldrath, the Knight.
You sure you don't want me to use Fireball? There's a lot of them grouped up.
It'd be really easy to pick them out.
This ship is expensive.
I
Should've
invested
spent
some
a
fireproofing.
stupid amount of gold and maybe put myself at war with Rel for this ship.
Should have fireproofed it.
True.
Right. So Naren, you're closing with the
Yeah.
Knight.
Oh, that wasn't great.
It wasn't fantastic. 14.
Oh, it's been so long since I played Naren, I forgot I have more than 3 attacks.
Yeah, this is the first fight that Naren and Zorker have been in like 6 months.
Oh,
6 real months?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So I get 5 attacks? 4?
4. You get 3
4.
normal attacks and your 1 offhand attack.
Right. Fuck's sake. I'm also going to, on this one, no, there's no point, I'll save it. There you go, that's me.
Sure. I accidentally skipped over your stronghold actions. So
That's
you
fine.
may take one of them now if you wish. The regional effects thing, the initiative 20 one.
The only man I wish to stronghold is Zold. I don't think I can stronghold a Drake, so...
Okay.
And I'll leave it.
Cool. So, what do you get? 13 and well, yeah. So Darren, you know, the rest of you are kind of, you know, you guys are, you know, you're just on the deck. Takes you a minute to get out of drunk mode when these guys burst out and they're like, you know, surrender or die. And then Muir throws this weird contraption and it like magnets onto the lead knight's armor, and then this like weird sphere of energy, this kind of ripply purple stuff kind of appears around him, and he kind of gets raised off the ground slightly, and he's kind of rolling a little because the ship is kind of swaying on the waves, and he's kind of like rolling around a little. He looks really incensed, and is like kind of he's like smashing away on the walls of the Zorb, confused, and then Naren appears on the deck with Lida on his shoulders. Lida, you know, jumps off, and Naren, you know, he charges forward to one of the knight. He kind of has to duck and weave out the way of the Zorb, and then he delivers 2 strikes, 4 strikes, and 2 of them hit this other kind of second in command knight. That guy draws his sword and he kind of bats one away, and the other one kind of like scrapes along his arm and makes this kind of like a shimmering sound, like when you run your finger over like a wine glass. And then it's Rurak's turn.
Alright, Rurak is gonna hop on along over here. And he's gonna cast Beacon of Hope,
Ooh.
Okay.
which is any number of creatures within the range, which is 30 feet, get the Beacon of Hope, which is like the max healing thing.
Sure.
And the advantage on wisdom saving throws and dex saving throws. So I moved to a bit that I think I can get everyone, all of our party members and Walrus crew in.
Sure. That's probably around about where he is just now, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that you've already? Okay,
Yeah,
that
I
makes
moved
sense.
to
I
do
understand.
that. And that's a 3rd level spell slot, and that's his action and his movement done, and I don't think I need to do any bonus action stuff. So that's my turn. Oh, and I'm concentrating.
Sure. Okay. Zarzan, it's you then.
Can I shoot this dude from where I am?
What dude? Where are you? That guy. That guy he is being taken. I need to. He's kind of already. Those 2 are engaged with the crew,
Alright.
sort of. So they're kind of no real consequence. That's it's in for positioning. You know, the battle with between the crew and the legionaries and those 2 knights is gonna roughly reflect the battle between you guys and the first 3.
What about the other knight and Sir Draymor?
Sir Draymor's in a Zorb. The guy that Naren just stabbed, you can probably hit, yeah.
Has he had a turn yet?
He has not had a turn yet.
He's about to get shafted.
Oh my.
Oh, it doesn't actually. Okay. Am I able to hit Draymor if he's in his orb?
No, nothing can pass through that.
Right. And I take it we're wanting to take out the drakes as well.
Yeah, probably they chomp us.
Yeah, but most of us can't hit the drakes.
Alright, well, I'm probably not gonna have moved then. I think I'm just gonna shoot this big drake here. He hasn't gone. Which means advantage.
See if Malburn's here. She'd take out those drakes, nape off it.
as a hit for that much. And I attack twice. Do I get, so if I have advantage, do I get advantage on the second attack of my attack?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Where do you get the advantage from?
Because it hasn't gone in combat yet.
Then yeah, because it will still not have gone. Unless it says you can only do it once or for the first time or something. Whoops.
Oh, that is not right. Okay. I rolled 3 dice by accident, but they all missed, so that's fine. Okay. Right. When I leveled up, I learned a spell, but I don't know how to add the spell in Fantasy Grounds.
What spell is it?
I just looked it up. I think it's called Lightning Arrow. It's the 3rd level.
Right. It's not one I'm familiar with. Oh, it's on the. Okay, it's just not one I heard of. I will write it down. I'll get it implemented for you for next week.
Sweet. Alright, that's fine.
Are you casting that spell, yeah?
Yeah. Fuck it. Actually, no, not this
Okay.
one. Okay, that's probably me.
Sure. So Zarzan sees all this going down. He kind of starts taking pot shots at the drakes in the sky. And he fires off 2 arrows. One of them sinks into one of them, and the other one, and then it kind of barrel rolls out the way of the second, and it looks like it's kind of swooping round to kind of come in for an attack. Anything else on your turn, Zarzan?
I do not think so.
Then Raffin, it's you.
Sorry, I keep forgetting not to press my push to talk button. I think I'll. What are the drakes doing, Jake?
They're just kind of wheeling about in the sky right now. They haven't really had time to react to what's going on down there.
Right, okay. I think what I'll do is summon some air elementals and turn into an air elemental. And that's all I can do in my turn, and I'll keep an eye on the drakes, and therefore I'll be ready to I can help with the fight down here, but if the drakes come in, I can maybe try and cause some disruption that way.
Sure. So how many air elementals do you get?
2, I believe. Let me double check. Oh, yeah, it looks. I think I get 1. I thought I got 2, but I double checked because I remember you saying during one of the fights before it wasn't quite what I thought. I don't know where I got 2 from. Sorry.
I think it's because you get 2 bears.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
because air elementals are more powerful.
Yeah.
You only get 1.
Okay, so let's get rid of that.
Because it depends on the level. If that's at level 5. I don't know what an invisible stalker is, so I'm assuming that's better than an air elemental. Will that be able to fly around?
It's they can both fly around. an invisible stalker is invisible. Hence the name. I don't know offhand what the difference is between them.
I would just go with air elemental then, I think, because we know what they do.
Sure.
Isn't that the mad thing you try to summon or turn into
Yeah,
before and it got immediately big?
Yeah, exactly, and I didn't get to find out what it did. That's why I double checked. It was just, I think Emma's exactly right. I think it's just I'm so used to getting two bears that.
It might have been. I remember one time you were also an air elemental, so you might have just another one. Might have been it.
Could have been. That's probably it as well. That and it's nothing to do with me turning 50.
Sure. Okay. So, yeah, Raffen starts chanting. He starts whispering in the druidic tongue, and he kind of points to this area in the sky, and this cloud begins to form there, and then the cloud twists, develops his face and arms, and then Raffen himself, kind of this wind picks up around him and starts, whipping his robes up, and then he kind of the wind rises, and then eventually Raffen is the wind. And then it's a bunch of the crew who we're kind of ignoring. And then it's this dude who's going to move here. He's going to target Nair. And...
I'm still pretending to be a cowering child.
Okay, good to know. So he... didn't put his buddy attack in the stat log. That was sensible of me. Hang on a moment. On sword. He is going to actually, he's not going to move. He's going to stand there, and he's going to target Naren and the legionaries, and he is going to breathe fire on them. So, Naren, I need a dexterity saving throw. The knight you just stabbed.
Is it fire?
Yes, it is, yeah.
That's if it hits, doesn't it?
Okay, I can make you do the same.
You're resistant though, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Aha, he missed anyway. Even though I'm right in his fucking face.
So it is a mighty 7 to Naren.
May I ask
Because
what
of
all the
resistance?
colors of the
Yes.
Dragonborn are?
Uh,
Or is it mainly just like red and stuff?
the bad guy Dragonborn, they're all red.
Yes, got the coolest.
Okay, so fire's probably not the best then.
So is it's 3 or is it rounded up to 4? I always feel
It's
way it
3.
rounds. 3.
So you need to refund himself some.
I did.
Hang on, very good. Am I giving you-
I refunded myself now for it.
Okay, I'm just checking because you should have fantasy run should just do that.
Wait, why?
Oh.
Why are you thinking it missed?
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, so you got a 14, which is not good enough.
Oh, it's a failure the wrong way. I
Yeah.
understand. I took that as his failure as opposed to mine.
So, positive way to look at it.
So he breathes fire on you guys, and so he kind of there's this kind of like that kind of smoke thing where his throat kind of light begins to kind of emanate around it, and then he opens his jaws and discharges this gout of flame all over Naren and the legionaries, and the deck around their feet springs onto into flames. And then he moves south, and then the other guy steps out
Whoa, there's another guy.
There's another guy. He was hiding in the. He hadn't made it out of the door yet. And I've not given him one for attack either. And he needs. A fool. So give him an action. Long sword. So you watch he adopts this kind of like he draws his sword. He does it kind of like a sword fight showy off thing before he's kind of getting ready to like throw down. He kind of changes his stance slightly into a more offensive position, and then he targets Naren, and he's gonna. Aaron for that much, and then he makes another attack and misses. So yeah, this guy kind of steps out from behind and he draws his sword. He does a little like swish thing, and then he kind of does a big overhead swipe. That Aaron dodges out the way. He takes a step back and then he kind of like uppercuts and scrapes Aaron. Sets him slightly off balance, and then it's Zorgar. What are you doing, Zorgar?
Well, I'm adjusting my map to see where I can go. Don't know if there's anybody I can get to. I can't just like squeeze past the 8th Legionary, can I?
Yeah, probably. They'll move out of the way for you because you're like the boss.
You can
So I can just go
absolutely
like
make
this?
it to people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, why is Zorgar so big?
No, I'm
Nice.
gonna make him smaller.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, I'm gonna. The dude I'm next to, is he? I can hit him.
So the one that's kind of northeast of you, he is kind of. We're paying attention to him. The other two to your right, we're not paying attention to them. They're kind of embroiled in a fight with the other dudes, like the soldiers and stuff. Their positions are kind of largely notional. But the one that has kind of a red backing, he is an enemy we're paying attention to right now.
So, Nara, do you think I should attack the guy that's in combat with you, or should I just go for one of the other dudes?
I mean, there's only 2 dudes here to fight, and the Drakes, which neither of us can really do much about. So just pick one of these 2 dudes and chop their heads off.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go for the guy that's literally right next to me,
Sure.
and I'm gonna flame on my axe and fucking divine smite this fucker at a 2nd level.
Sure.
Oh, I have 4th level now. I'm not gonna use that yet, but I could. That's what matters. Okay. Where's Divine Smite? No. I haven't been Sorgar for so long, I don't know what I'm doing now. What?
Yeah, so that's turned that's turned on Divine Smite. So the next attack that you make that hits, it will apply Divine Smite to. It will roll you a bunch of extra d8s. So you can just make a regular Grey Axe attack against that dude and it'll work.
Where's the dice for my axe?
It should be in actions in your character sheet. Right at the top, under weapons.
Great axe. Multiple attacks.
Yeah, both of them are gonna hit.
This guy's got a one-way ticket to Pain Town.
So then if you roll your damage,
I just do that as D8s. Do I have to get through anything?
So if you grab next to where you rolled your attack roll, it should have the like 1d12 plus whatever slashing, and you can just drag that and roll that in, and that will do your base axe damage.
Nice.
Plus all your other damage. Nice. So 34. Gee golly.
Do that twice though.
Nice.
Yeah, drag it in again.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Suck it, random dude.
So,
60 damage for you, boy.
okay, yeah. So he he's just breathed fire all over these dudes. He's looking like, they're kind of the soldiers are kind of like panicking a little bit, having just been breathed fire. And he's kind of looking somewhat smug with himself, and then Zoragar kind of pushes one of the soldiers to the side and he holds his axe up, and it like turns on fire, and then he just like 2 big slashes, and
You like fire, huh?
like he dances out the way of one of them, but he has to like fully like jump back, and he's put like way off balance, and he turns and pivots immediately now to face Zoragar. He's not really caring about whatever Darren's got going on there. Anything else on your turn, Zoragar?
No, I'm good.
All right. So it's the
Can I ask a question?
yes.
When Sir Draymor breathed his fire, did he breathe it on his own dudes as well?
It wasn't him that breathed the fire. It was the guy underneath him, who is then
I see. Never mind.
who then moved to be the one underneath Aaron.
I see.
Uh,
Got confused.
so which dude is this? One? Yeah, this guy. So he's gonna swoop in there. So you anyone who's kind of on that end of the ship watches as one of these drakes swoops in and like just grabs Janna in its talons and like flies off again. So they're over there. Janna's kind of
Who's Janna?
one of the crew.
She's one of my crew.
Oh,
Fuck up.
okay. Sorry.
Who's Jenna? Fucking
That's one
random
number
lady.
2.
Is she from the block?
Yeah, Jenna from the block.
That's not how it goes.
This one swoops by, takes a bite out of Zorgar's shoulder, and then does the follow through. This one. You're number 3? You're number 3. I mean, a cloud just appeared right there. There's a cloud on the deck. People didn't care about the clouds. He's gonna move over here. I can try grab more 0.
I give more 0 plus 6.
Okay.
Are these like little dragons or something?
Small, but not
Smaller,
small.
but not, yeah, just
Plus 6, not good enough.
Oh.
He swipes more 0.
I had a cunning. That's just ruined my cunning plan. I was going to plank myself on top of those 3 dudes next turn, thinking the drakes weren't attacking, and hopefully have blown them over the side of the boat. But I'll go and tackle the remaining drakes.
Letta, can you make a strength check, please?
No.
You need to be at 20. It's a flex if you have proficiency in flex.
I don't What about acrobatics?
Yeah, you can use acrobatics. That's fine.
Fumble out the way. At least I have a chance with acrobatics. I did not have a chance with.
So
Earliest polo you ever seen.
so Lida, you're watching this go down, and you get your wizard sense says to duck, and you duck in these like by like an inch, these big nasty talons, just like if a chunk of hair gets kind of ripped out of your head as they kind of scrape past, but you are ungrabbed.
I'm just a child, you little shits.
So that guy, he kind of feels wow. This guy. I don't know, what is this guy gonna do? Who can he see? I guess he'll go for Wrathbrand. Yeah. 22. What can Wrathbrand do? Not very well. He's got Wrathbrand. So yeah, the soldiers are holding the other knights at bay, but if they don't have the crew there helping them now, so like some of those knights might start to come into play. But Lida, it's your turn.
Right. Things have changed a little bit on the board. 5, 6, 7. How far up are the drinks? Or are they on level ground of the...
They're 15, 20 feet in the air, kind of above deck level.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I can't get anyone else, I don't think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 33. Okay, I'm gonna cast slow on the drakes to the south.
Okay.
With those 3.
What are they gonna do?
Well, I can get it's a 40-foot cube. They gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, they're not very wise. What is your DC?
18.
18. Okay, well, 4, not doing so hot.
Dang it.
Okay. Stone. Okay.
Okay,
So
only one failed. So that one's speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to armor class and dex saving throws, and it can't use reactions. It can only use an action or a bonus action. Oh, it's kind of silly to do this on the drakes, actually. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Sure, okay.
And I don't think these guys are going to be casting spells, so that doesn't matter.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Then Murin's you.
Well, I had a plan, but also things have. Naren, which of your crew are you most attached to?
I mean, don't ask me to pick favourites, get Mozia, please, but I love all of them very much. Please say Mozia first.
Okay. Question.
Well, Drake number 4 is the one that's slowed, and he's the one carrying Warzier, I think. So.
Oh, okay. Right, the other 2, which is your favourite?
Well, the Drake number 4 would be the easiest one to get.
Oh yeah,
Which
actually.
one's carrying the one that you're interested? I can't see the names.
If you hover over them, bottom right, yeah.
Actually, wait, I might go for the one holding Wrathcrown because it means I won't have to use Dimension Door. How far away is the dragon from the banister?
About 15 feet.
Could I run, would it be possible to running jump on it? Is that a Is that doable?
If you get, it would be an athletics check, but it's probably doable. Yeah.
I'd
Obviously,
like
if
to
you
cast...
miss, you land in the sea, which isn't ideal.
It isn't ideal. I'd like to cast Spider Climb on myself.
Okay.
And just try and like land on it, not necessarily grab on it, because if I spider climb, I'm fine, kind of thing.
No, I just want to check. Spider climb is concentration, so it would absorb the night.
True. Good point. Fuck it, why not? Now I'm gonna try and run, jump on the dragon.
Okay. So this is number 5. Well,
On
I'll
a scale of 1 to 20.
You're looking above 15, I'd say.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's say 16. You need 16.
What is the worst that could happen?
Yeah, land in the ocean. You know. And I give myself +6. Oh, that didn't. Did that go on the thing? No, it didn't.
Oh,
That was so close to a 1.
Sure. Okay. So Muir goes bam, bam, bam. Springs off the banister. There's a light crunching noise as you push up with quite a lot of force. The banister's seen better days, and you kind of you manage to just grab onto, like, you basically kind of shake hands with the drake. You're kind of at first, and it's kind of like you get kind of a nasty cut on your hand, but you're on the drake. You can see, who's he got? Rathgran? Yeah, he's got Rathgran there. Rathgran is like kind of like staring at you, looking like, what the fuck's going on?
How are you seeing the names? I'm hovering over and I'm not seeing anything.
I just hover over them.
Yeah, same.
you get the wee white name above the icon.
Oh no, I'm getting like I just have my wee hand and I hover over it, nothing happens.
Try clicking on the map first.
Yeah, done that, still nothing.
Oh. I'm not sure of that. So that's kind of your action, Muir, but if there's anything else you want to do.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh yeah, by the way, Jake, on my one it says the cannon is bonus action. But I'll show you my screen, but I would have just blanked out that.
Yeah, we maybe have to check some stuff because because there's so many different versions of the Artificer now. But like the one.
Hold on, I'll send you a picture of my screen.
Like the most recent version says, you using blah 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 or blah blah blah, you take an action to magically create a smaller, tiny Eldritch cannon.
Oh, I see. Creating it.
Yeah, in a non-occupied space on a horizontal surface.
Ah, right. Oh, I was just assuming I was making them because I always roll them up. But if that's fine. I'm not actually that bothered. Got confused. All right, that's.
Yeah, I don't think you can make them beforehand.
Can you not?
Do they have a time limit on them?
Like it's like the deploying them is the making them.
It says once per long rest, you can take an action to create a small or tiny Eldritch cannon. It just says you can only have one at a time.
It disappears after an hour though.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
So, if you had enough prescience to know that you're going into a fight an hour ahead, you could make it beforehand, but you can't. Like, it takes an action to make one in a fight.
Gotcha. No problemo. That's my turn then.
Okay. Melbourne's not here, nor Zira's in grip. Stronghold actions, Naren, you doing anything?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Zorb Boy is in a Zorb. So Naren, it's you.
I'm going to target this man here. I'm going to stab him 4 times and use pushing attack to attempt to knock him through the other guy and off the banister.
That's a bold move.
It's a bold move. Yeah, not through the banister. If it's through the banister, I really need to talk to Feral about who we're hiring to fix this shit. Because these banisters are made of fucking paper. Everything. You all stepped on the banister and it broke.
I like you're expecting pirates and swindlers to do a good job.
Who said I was hiring pirates and swindlers?
I assume that's
I know other people. You can't assume that smugglers only know horrible people. It's not very nice.
Just because I am a smuggler and know some horrible people doesn't mean everyone I know is a horrible person.
I mean,
that mean that you're a horrible person.
I didn't say that. You said that. So.
Right. Why do I have? Oh, I have advantage. Sick. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll use pushing attack. I don't actually have my maneuvers in here, but it adds a d10 of damage.
Okay, we'll just run
as well as he has to make a strength saving throw.
Right, number 1 has to make that strength saving throw. What's your DC?
He's 18.
18.
Unfortunately, very low.
19.
Ah, you fucker! Okay,
You just damaged yourself there.
What? How am I hitting myself? What?
You got yourself targeted.
I thought I
Yeah, it says target
control
there and
clicked
mark it.
him. Okay, I must have not control clicked him like I thought. I don't know how I did that, but cool. I have to fix my health.
Right, he should have taken 9.
And I'm fairly sure if it beat my armor class, it must be his, right?
He has an armor class of 20.
Okay, maybe not then. But I did.
But you do get a 21, so it's fine.
Yeah. So I'm also going to try a second pushing attack.
Okay.
I don't know how to make him do this save.
Yeah. Oh, 13.
Yes! Oh, he gets pushed back 15 feet.
He's gonna reroll it.
What?
You know that thing you can do? Because you're a fire?
Indomitable.
Yeah, you can do that too. So he gets 27.
Oof.
What happens when 2 indomitable?
What happens when an indomitable trident meets an indomitable knight? Nothing.
Okay then. I guess I'm just stabbing him 2 more times. God damn it.
Just think of it saving on the cost of a new banner.
Lost my advantage for some reason. But I'll just roll it again. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yes!
Whoa, okay.
And then there's also 2 more d10s of damage, but I don't know how to actually do that as
Just,
damage.
It's okay, I can drag it on.
Eight.
Okay, this guy's not looking so hot. This dude.
Good.
Anything else on your turn?
Bastard. No, it's gonna be me. Yeah.
Then it is Rurak's turn.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm still trying to figure out what the frick to do because I've changed my mind like 10 times. Did I use the Sphere of Storms? It means there's going to be a storm in a 3 mile radius above us.
Would that
That's
affect
a
the
good
drakes
idea.
flying?
Not really, but like I'm more worried about there being a huge 3 mile radius storm attracting more people over here or something. I don't know.
So why would you use the sphere?
Because it gives free spells for
Ah,
you can do call lightning and stuff for a couple charges. But it's more just like, do you think having the big storm thing is fine or not?
I mean, most people tend to stay away from storms rather than apart from those rich storm chasers, but you know.
how common are storms on scale? Just a tropical island?
Averagely common, you know. They're not particularly any more common or uncommon than anywhere else. As soon as gods start getting involved in making storms, then it's kind of, you know, all a little.
Okay, fuck it. I'll activate the sphere then, and that'll be my turn. So it's raining now.
Okay, so Rurak pulls this sphere, this kind of like palantir thing with a storm inside it, and he concentrates, and his eyes flare stormy, and then there's this peal of thunder, and overhead these storm clouds just materialize out of nothing, and rain starts pelting down. The fire on the deck kind of starts to sizzle and kind of looks like it's going to die down. Anything else on Rurak's turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Then Zarzan, it's you.
What is Muir doing over there?
She's hanging onto a dragon.
Does it look like she plans to be there for much longer?
She's hanging on to the dragon, so like you're not really sure where else she'd be going other than down. So I guess make of that what you will.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the. I'm going to shoot that one. Actually, if I shoot the other one, do I get an advantage from flanking?
Yeah, I guess. It's somewhat preoccupied with the fact that you're hanging off it.
So there's the first one. And there's the second one. Choices. When I make the attack action, I can make another attack on an enemy within 5 feet of my target if it's still within range. So I can now attack this dude.
Sure.
Would I get advantage on him or no?
No, because there's no one within 5 feet of him, really.
Or that much.
Cool. Okay. So Zarzan is still just on the deck. He's just he's tracking his drakes. He's taking pot shots, and his arrows are starting to find their mark. And he's got a surprising amount of experience in the past few weeks of shooting into storms and stuff. Kind of knows what he's doing. And a couple of his arrows land into you're hanging off this dragon, and then you hear this thunk as an arrow slides in under an armor plate, kind of slightly further above you. You get a spray of kind of dragon blood on your face. Anything else on your turn, Zarzan?
No.
Then it's Krafen and the air elemental.
That's a great band.
It sounds like a children's novel.
Krafen and the air elementals. One day, Krafen was... Right, because I can't hover over and see the thing, which one is carrying your dude?
There's 3 of them. There's the one to the top left, and then the 2 closer ones to the ship on the bottom.
I'm just trying to think, maybe we'll deal with the ones on the top, top left, and the other one that's kind of close to the ship. So, Jacals.
Yes.
If I get the Mr. Elephantal to attack the Drake that's sort of diagonally up from where Krafen is just now. Down. Other one.
That one.
That's the fella.
Right.
And then Krafen will go and attract the Drake up there that's carrying the dude.
I'll go attract the Drake.
Oh yes. You gotta attract him first.
Still air elemental shin.
Bring him in. Treat him nice and maybe hand him over. Just try to be nice to him.
Sure. So I guess well, let's do the air elemental while he's here, right?
Okay. Now, can I go? Because I believe as an air elemental, I can go into his the space of that Drake, and he has to make a saving throw. Or he gets
yes.
turfed away. So I'd like to do that with both Drakes, please.
Okay. So this guy.
I'll slam him too.
I'm not gonna they're occupying the same space, but it gets kind of funky when it does that. So I'm gonna make a. Yeah. So he succeeds.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
I'll slam him.
There. You can only do one.
Oh, can I not? Oh, that's the other thing I was going to ask you. It says charges 4 to 6, or recharge 4 to 6, but I didn't know what that meant.
So that means that when you use it, on turns after that, you've got to roll a d6, and if it comes up 4 or 6, it recharges, and if it doesn't, you can't use it again until you roll 4 or 6 at the start of your turn, or 4 through 6. So then it's you, and so you move yourself wherever you're going.
Punchify this one, I think.
Sure.
So I take that's an action then to do the other thing.
Yeah, you can occupy the same space for free, but if you want to use your whirlwind thing to shoot them out, then that's an action.
Okay. Right, I shall occupy the space and pummel him with the slam.
Sure.
So it's +8, I believe. Yes, +8 to hit, and 2d8 +5 damage. So 12. Does that hit?
A 12 is not going to hit.
Okay, so attack number 2. Electric Boogaloo. And that's a nat 20.
So
it'd actually
yeah,
be 28.
Well, that will definitely hit. And not only will it hit, it will be a critical hit.
So that's double damage, is that right?
Double dice.
Double dice. So 4d8 +5. $17 altogether. 2 1s, that's shocking, man.
So 17. Hit him. Chow. Okay, anything else on your turn?
No, that's me, that's all I can do.
Okay. So it's back to the Wounded Knight. He whistles. And he kind of ducks behind his shield. What does that do? So he ducks behind his shield, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I get an attack of opportunity.
You cannot, because he ducked behind his shield. He changed his stance to stop people hitting him with the opportunity hits. So he moves up there. And then Knight 2 is here. He's doing okay. He's gonna move down here. And then he is gonna... How is this dude missing a fucking longsword attack? I gave him it. What is this shit? There it is. He's gonna whack down. 29 hits for 11 damage. Yeah. 17 misses. And then, yeah. 27 hits for, yeah! 6 damage. And then Knights 3 and 4 are doing this with Zergar, let's see.
Yeah, before my turn starts, I just want to, because I forgot I had this as well, but I want to remind people that if they start their turn within 5 feet of me, they get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Ooh. Snazzy.
Yeah, I was just...
Wait, if they start their turn within 5 feet,
Yeah, that's what it says.
can you move 5 feet towards me then, please?
Yeah, as long as I'm not incapacitated, the walking speed of an ally who starts their turn within 5 feet of you increases by 5 feet, or by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
Nice.
Handy.
So just by being around someone as physically fit as strong as Zergar, you are spurred on to move faster.
Maybe just really embarrassing when I'm freaking off, so I can do that for one.
The description here says you emanate an aura that fills you and your companions with supernatural speed,
Try it.
allowing you to race across battlefield in formation.
And
Hello, I'm Speedy Zorgares.
Speed as Arcades.
Uh,
Anyway, I will
Yeah.
smite down upon the
upon who?
upon the man that I already hit.
The man that you already hit ran away.
Yeah, he
and
ran
was
away.
about to get away on a Drake.
Oh, there's a dude next to me though.
He is kind of like he's there. He's currently sort of dealing with legionaries.
I'll move here and hit this
Should be
dude
like
that
that.
just hit Nara then.
Sure.
And then Nara also gets bonus movement speed.
And it's not gonna make it in time. The Drake's gonna get there too quickly.
Depends which dragon says, because one of them's slow.
That's true. It's very unlucky.
Right.
Fairly good odds.
Oh shit, I forgot to turn on my smite. That doesn't count. I didn't turn on my smite.
Well, your smite doesn't affect your attack roll.
It doesn't? Okay,
No.
good.
It affects your damage.
Yeah, that counts then.
That does count. You don't get out of it that easy.
You don't decide what counts and doesn't count.
Those are my attacks on that dude.
And neither of them are going to hit him, unfortunately. He is a 20. Because he's got a shield.
damn.
Fucking damn it.
Anything else on your
And
turn?
I will also, my bonus. Wait, did I use my bonus action just there?
I think so.
Oh, then I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Sure.
Or Shield of Faith. Some abilities. Some underneath spells and actions, all the way down here. Shield of Faith.
Cool. Okay, so it's the Drake's go. So Drake 1 is there. Currently in battle with Raffen. His claws are full, but he's gonna bite Raffen. Or try. Does a 20 hit you, Raffen? I assume so. Raffen's not there. I should check these things before I. I'm sure I'm sure a 20 will hit. So 16. So Keldrath rank 2. Does it not what, sorry?
No, I realised that Fantasy Grounds doesn't keep up to date with what form Harafin is in.
Yeah.
I was going to say it should know his armor class, but then I guess it doesn't know he's an air elemental.
This guy's going to...
Oh, fuck off, of course.
Perhaps
Does
that
the
dude.
air elemental get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, the air elemental does. Probably.
Yeah.
And I assume the air elemental will take one. So it gets a slam on that. It has to slam that Drake.
Slam that Drake.
Does not hit that Drake.
Does
Uh,
not
So that Drake has the knight dude on his back.
You win this time.
Coward.
Drake 3. Is that this one? This one can go. And he picks up the Zorb.
Can he pick up the Zorb?
Yeah, it says the Zorb can be picked up, so he picks it up.
No!
Oh, shit.
Can I drop the Zorb right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or just go.
that.
Will it not just drop it?
Well, yeah, but then the
So
Drake
it's
can, like, he's holding the Zorb.
So if he drops and then he's not holding into anything anymore, he'll just clonk on the floor.
Yeah, but you're also holding the sphere, so like you gotta like squeeze the sphere in order to hold it, because you can't just like kind of like loosely hold the sphere, really.
But Dragon's arms are like this. They're not like.
But then when the Zorb drops, you can just drop and catch him before he'd fall very far.
Yeah. You can drop the Zorb if you want. It'll free up your concentration.
Might as well.
Yeah, why not? Actually, I'll keep it up for now.
Okay. So he's got the Zorb there. So
Your,
that's
your,
Drake 3.
your air dude tried to hit the Drake, but he did not hit. He got an attack of opportunity.
4 has more 0.
Oh, cool. And he didn't hit.
No,
No.
unfortunately.
So 4 kind of hovers here, right?
Why have they got 5 feet above them?
Because because he's picked up the Zorb that had the main knight dude in it.
Okay. So it's carrying things.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So 4 is gonna move there.
Does it look like they're moving to flee?
It doesn't look like they're sticking around.
This is
5
done really well, though.
Yeah, they
5
see
is
us
gonna-
rolling, they hate him.
I can't claw him here. I'm just gonna try and bite her.
Ow!
For
That doesn't,
23.
that doesn't hit me.
Doesn't hit you. Have you got new
No,
armor?
plus
Okay. Can you update your armor class in Fantasy Grounds then, please?
I don't know how to do that.
It's on your character sheet. So I need to refund you some health there. So you haven't taken that. That's fine. So he kind of snaps at you and doesn't manage anything. Then Lida, it's you.
Woohoo! Okay. What is priority right now? Saving folks? That's the
Yeah.
priority, right? Okay, Okay. I'm going to cast a spell. Let me just find the spell again. 20 feet. 5, 10, 15. 20-foot radius. Ah, that's beautiful. How, oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, we're going to do a little ice storm.
Ooh.
It's a 20-foot radius from the edge Keldrath Knight to the Drake. Is where I want that to be.
So
It's 40 foot high.
So which from where bit?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. The most right knight. The knight to the right.
It's me, the knight to the right.
So the right knight is the knight to the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The right of the ship.
He's like diagonally down from Zorgon.
Starboard.
Down.
No.
This dude.
The one halting.
Yes.
Yes.
And
yeah.
from him until the edge of the Drake. Or do I need to get him in, or should we do it?
Wait, what's happening here? Are you burning my ship?
It's an ice storm.
Okay.
Much better.
Much better.
And it's so it's 20 foot radius, 40 foot high. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna maybe use a free action just to say if they're trying to flee, the main guy is the only guy who can't leave.
Okay.
Okay, well the knight doesn't make it. The Drake.
The Drake's still slowed?
So he has disadvantage?
Yes.
Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay, so he doesn't make it. And Morzir.
Oh, I can mold it around
Okay.
people because it's a gift case spell. Sorry.
He would have saved anyway.
Fine.
But, sure, okay, so what does Ice Storm do?
Each creature's dex saving throw. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So what do I gotta do? 2d8 first. Oh, that's 3. I don't want 3. There we go. First one is 2d8. Next one is 46. That's not bad.
So that's both damage to...
Yes. Anyone that... Did they all fail? Or did some of them make it?
No, they all failed.
Cool.
Well, hang on, so... I only rolled saves for the Drake and the one immediately northwest of him. But are you having the other knights there encompassed in it also?
If I could fit them in? I don't know if I could fit them in.
Yeah, no, 40 feet is pretty big. Like, you can... Yeah, you can. You'd have to sculpt it around, like, Zorgar and stuff. But, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it,
Okay.
why not? Go for it.
That dude don't make no save. And don't make no save. So already put that on the Drake. And then Keldrath Knights 2 through 4. Okay. 21. Okay. So Lida starts chanting and kind of points and kind of pulls this cylinder of icy storm out of thin air, and hail starts battering down, and you hear this, you hear it splashing into the waves below, and the Drake kind of gets hit by it, makes this kind of weird, like screeching kind of Nazgul sound almost. You hear Morzir like going, ah! And the other knights are kind of like, they hold their shields up and kind of like shield themselves from it as best they can, but they still take like, some pretty meaty hail going on here, and they're feeling it.
Getting clonked.
So anything else on your turn, Linda?
I'm going to move like here to be in the middle.
Sure.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I believe. Is anyone hurt? Everyone fine?
I think everyone's fine.
A bit hurt.
Mir, you're on a
could do
Drake. It's your turn.
do a bonus action thing, couldn't I?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Healing word.
Mhm.
I could try to do that. Where is it? How do I find It's a first level thing, right? Or
I
is
think
it-
so, yeah.
it is. Naren, you 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 2. So you take 6 because Beacon of Hope is up. So you get 6 health back. Wow.
Thank you.
Isn't that good?
Muir, it's you.
Hello.
You're hanging on to a drake.
I am hanging on to a drake. How tightly has the drake got the wrath can?
Pretty tight. Like, you know, he's pretty immobile. You can see the talons are kind of like digging in, like a little. You can see kind of like dark patches like on his legs where there's been lacerations from them.
Oof. Right. Okay. So any attempt to just pry the things open would probably not work.
Unlikely.
Right.
It's also substantially bigger than you.
True. Okay. So I'm gonna grab his hand or arm or something and cast Dimension Door back onto the boat.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that will. Yeah, you're hanging on the leg. You're able to like grab him and enough to yank him. So where are you dimension dooring to? You moved yourself there.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. Hooey. What part of the boat seems safest from swoopins?
I mean, they're mostly towards the stern right now. So on this map, the left-hand side seems roughly safer.
I meant, like, is there any, like, what's the word?
Oh,
Bits
like
that go
little
with-
kind of crannies.
Yeah.
There's stairs on the prow that you could kind of hide behind. Also, there's like that kind of bit where there's like sails and stuff. Not that the sails are down, but they're still like, you know, really going to impede stuff. So that somewhere over like here, probably relatively safe.
Okay.
There's also back where Naren and Zergar are. You know, there's the office kind of in there. That's probably fairly safe from swooping.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I can go through walls, can't I?
Yeah, I think as long as you as long as you can visualize the place, all right. And it's within
get in
range.
I will dimension door into the office with Ref Grant.
Okay, so
Oh.
okay, I'm just gonna put you there. Just remember you're in the office, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you reach out, grab him, and then you know, use the cloak and you vanish, and then you land on your feet. There's a big thump as Rathgran lands squarely on Naren's desk. There's like some papers like fly off, and he kind of groans. Anything else on your turn?
Ask him if he's okay.
He just kind of
That's
makes a
why
noise.
Stay here.
Okay, so any stronghold actions, Mr. Markix?
Before I answer, how high is the drake that's holding Sir What's-His-Face?
About like 10-15 feet in the air, like reasonably high.
And he's still in a zorb.
Yeah.
Fucker. Alright.
Does he need to not be in his orb? I can drop him.
Kind of, yes. But it's fine. I won't do any stronghold actions.
Okay. Mr. Knight he's in his orb. There's nothing much he can do.
Him being in a zorb is protecting him as much as it is from... He's being protected as much from us as he is from... We are from him.
Then Naren, it's your turn.
Fuck. This is where I pick favourites. Do I try and save Morsey, or do I make sure the dude doesn't get away?
Go with your heart, mate.
Morzir, the one
gonna-
that's got Morzir is slow, doesn't it? And in a hailstorm.
There's also the one who's got Jenna. I'm gonna say to Zorgar, please try and save Morzia before they try and flee, or just chop the guy's head off in front of you. I don't know. Good luck, and bolt.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Nautilus, I know you can swim now, you little dick. So if you land in the water, come back, otherwise you're gonna miss all the good stuff. And I'm gonna chuck him at the Drake and try and use the thing to pull him 15 feet towards me.
Travis, what are you? Okay, make an attack against that Drake. Where did I give you the text? I'm not listening to check.
You can have +6.
A wee piece of card.
A piece of card. I transferred it to non-close in here. Startle was even in here. He is in here.
And I have +6, I believe, as he said.
Mm-hmm.
Come on! I'm really gonna need that +6. I might use... Fuck it, I'm gonna use a lucky.
21. Oh, fair enough.
Still gotta use a lucky. Do I lose the +6 if I do that though?
I don't think so.
Good. Slight improvement. Okay. +6. That's 24.
24 is enough. Yeah.
To stab the Drake and pull him 15 feet towards me.
Okay, so you hurl Nautilus. He kind of like skeets over the armor on the Drake, and you're like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna make it. But then he kind of loops around, and you're able to like pull the harpoon, so you get like a lasso on it almost. And you pull him 15. Like the rest of you watch as Naren, like he does the kind of Captain America thing with the helicopter, he puts his whole back into it and pulls this rope of water down, and you watch this Drake, like getting doing its best to resist. And then getting pulled down until it's almost at like banister level, and then the cord of water like disappears and Nautilus falls into the ocean.
Oh, he falls.
Oh, hang on. Let me read the text. I may have embellished that slightly.
Just because if he still stab into the Drake.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. You don't get Nautilus back necessarily. So yeah, he is in the water.
Can I make an attempt to use to catch him as he's falling?
Yeah, sure. Give us an acrobatics check.
You can try.
14. Yeah, you're able to kind of just grab him, but you're kind of like overextended, right? You're able to grab him.
I'm going to jump onto the Drake.
Copycat.
Have you got any movement left?
Yeah, I used... I think it was 20 foot, 25 foot.
Sure, okay.
5, 10, 15... 5, 10, 15, 20... Oh no, fuck! Oh, I used 30... Wait... no, I can say it was 25 if I cut that corner. Yeah.
Alright, sure. So Naren kind of leaps up. You get a grip on the Drake's leg. Anything else on your turn?
Can I use my 3 remaining attacks?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And maybe a bit of a stretch, but is a Zord an item or an object?
It's a good question.
I'm trying to question, can I disarm the Drake of a Zorb?
No. Because, like,
Okay.
it's technically... Well, actually, no, it doesn't say it's an object. It's just a
When
thing.
you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop 1 item of your choice that is holding.
It's too big to be an item, I think.
Yeah, okay. Damn
The scales involved, like if it was a Zorb holding like a halfling, maybe, but like it's a big Zorb and it's a big Drake, so probably no.
Okay.
Although you can use your action to push the sphere. Apparently. Actually, no, that's an enclosed creature. I still assume you could just bash the sphere.
Yeah, it can be moved by other creatures.
I'm just gonna use my last attack. Fuck sake. Okay. I guess I'm just gripping onto a Drake now.
Okay. Rurak.
Correct. Okay. What is the most important thing right now?
Is that a real question or?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Saving more there, I guess.
More
Jenna.
there.
I guess
Oh yeah,
reference
Jenna.
from
What
Jenna.
happens on there?
Yeah, I'm on it.
We'll do a little call lightning because otherwise doing a spear was useless. So we'll do a little 3rd level call lightning. We'll do it on how does this work? Each creature within 5 feet of the point that you choose has to make a dex saving throw. So if I do it, I don't know how to draw. If I do it like the square above the Drake that's holding Morzir, so to try and not hit Morzir,
Yeah.
would that work?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And it would hit some of the knights as well.
The height differential means no. You can hit the Drake or you can hit the knights.
Okay.
It'd be really nice if they could just add like a little height thing to Fantasy Grounds so I can show it.
Little height thing.
Little height
Just
thing.
the knight is fine. He has to make a dex saving throw then.
Which knight?
No, the Drake.
Oh, just the
sorry.
Drake. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to make a dexterity saving throw. What is their DC?
And he's also slow.
Oh, so he has disadvantage.
DC is 18.
Doesn't make an 18.
Cool. So he takes 3d10 lightning damage. Do I get anything extra to that from Rurik's stuff?
I don't think so.
Cool. Oh, he has some things I didn't realize he had. Oh, anyway. 3d10. I think it was. Come on.
Come on, Fantasy Grounds.
Come on. There we go. That's not a lot. Sure, I guess that's it.
Okay. So that's... Okay. Zarzan, it's you.
Are there enemies that I can't see? I can see 3 drakes. And
Yeah, I think the mast is obscuring your view of some stuff. Although if you click off Zarzan, you should see everyone.
ah, beautiful. So that one over at the right, that's the knight that whistled and his pet came from, right?
Aye.
If I go here, can I see him?
Yeah. There's quite a lot of like dudes in your way, so it might impose some cover on him if you were trying to take a shot. But you can definitely see him. Oh no, he's above you. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try shoot the knight, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast lightning arrow.
Alright.
Cool.
And so I'm now going to make a ranged attack on Nightboy. Assuming that's within range. Yes, it is. Okay, it's a miss, but he takes half of 4d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
So I roll 4 and then we half it, right?
Yeah.
So he takes 7.
Aye.
And whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet must make a dex saving throw. Each of these creatures takes 2d8 on a failed save or half as much on a success.
Big spell.
So I think this basically works like Rex Hammer, right?
Probably. I don't know if it like goes through things.
So each
Like, it
creature
does
within
say
10 feet of the target. So that's the Drake, right?
I shot the knight, so
Yeah, so you shot the knight. So the Drake is. So he's already had this
yeah.
chunk of the lightning damage, but the Drake has not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he.
takes.
What's your DC? It's higher than 8, isn't it?
What would that be? Does that say anywhere?
I think so. The Drake is just going to take 2d8 lightning damage.
Should I roll it?
Aye. Go for it.
So that's 5 plus 8.
Cool. Anything else on your turn?
Just 5.
Alright.
Yeah. I think I can actually shoot the Drake again.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe so. I'll do that.
Go for it.
Nine damage.
9 damage. Alright, so the rest of you watch as Zars and he fires. He takes a little longer on this one. He fires one off, and this arrow shoots through the air and passes through some of the storm clouds, and then kind of emerges on the other side. There's like a kind of lance of lightning that just skeets past this knight's ear, and like electricity crackles off it over the knight and onto his Drake, and then another arrow flies through the air and sinks into the Drake's like armpit, basically. And then it is the air elemental and
What
Raffin.
is the triangle thing, like the piece of pie that's there?
The triangle. I think that's just a random thing. I
Yeah,
think
that was
that's-
my fault. I don't know how to get rid of it.
It's cool. I just, in case it was a big black gurgly thing of doom that was going to eat us all. Let me see. Is that Drake near to the air elemental, sort of diagonally down from him? Is that carrying a person?
It's it's carrying a Zorb and Naren.
Oh, okay, right. Well, the air elemental will come and I want to sort of see if like I'll essentially move to where, like, in a similar position to where Hrafen is on the other Drake, just so I'm in his space so I can use the other thing. If I use the whirlwind, is there a chance at least that if the Drake gets flung, because he'll be prone after that, will he drop whoever he's carrying? That's what I want to try and do. See, even if he doesn't, like, I dare say, I know that, like, he's got to make a dex saving throw, I believe, and if he doesn't pass that, then he's not prone. I would imagine that would mean he would just get.
I don't know if you can knock a Drake prone. I'm just checking.
Okay.
What's prone do? If you knock something prone, they don't necessarily drop what they're holding.
Okay.
I'm also not sure if you can drop the Drake prone.
Also, would I have to make a dex save there?
Yeah, anyone, because the Drake, like you guys are occupying the Drake space as well. So if the Drake is then occupying, then everyone get like rolling it away, which maybe has advantages. I don't know.
Well, I think what you'll do then is you'll just move to that spot and then slam them twice.
Okay, the Drake.
Yeah. But I'll keep Whirlwind in reserve just in case.
Okay, so this cloud, shoots forward, and then these two airy fists smack into the side of the Drake, and one of them connects, and one of them is kind of like the fist is kind of momentarily blustered away by the stormy winds, and then Rattle, it's you.
Right, I shall pummel the other Drake that I'm on top of just now.
Okay.
+8 to hit, isn't it? Yeah.
I've got you.
So that's 21.
That will hit.
And I'll roll the other to see that hits, and then I'll do that. That's not going to hit. So 2d8 + 5. 11.
11. Sure. So Raffen delivers two big BT cloud fists, and one of them again is kind of like buffet from the Drake wing, kind of like blows it off course and doesn't quite connect. Anything else on your turn, Raffen?
That's me.
Then it is the Knight's turn. He is gonna. I don't know what the rules are for when you're mounted on something. Right, okay, so this Drake is now on the same initiative as him. So they both go skeeting off way into the distance. Knight 2 is here. He changes his stance and he moves over here and mounts his Drake.
Good luck, mate. That Drake is slow as fuck.
Yeah, how slow is the Drake?
I think his movement's half.
It's also difficult terrain, isn't it?
Yes.
So he gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I guess that means knights 3 and 4 are kind of now of relevance. So knight 3 doesn't have the fucking long sword. Long sword. She's gonna hit Zorgar once. He's gonna try to hit Zorgar again. And connects for 11, and he is going to change his stance. And that is his go. And then Knight 4 is going to change his stance. And he is gonna need a longsword attack. He's gonna need that. Longsword. He's gonna Sorgar. Yeah. And he gets to try again. And misses the third attack. Zorgar, it's your turn.
Great. Aaron, what is your situation? You're holding on to the Drake?
Honestly, forget about me.
Forget about it.
No, I'm hanging on to my own free will. I've got an air elemental here to assist me. There are 2 dudes right next to you and 2 drakes who are about to flee with 2 of my crew members.
But right, is the Drake holding on to the Zorb?
Yes.
I can make him drop it if you want.
Mm-hmm. Can you make the other drakes drop my crew members though?
I could do that also, but I just thought you might want me to make him drop. That's what I was going to do if you didn't want me to make him drop that Zorb.
I mean, there's 2 people on this drake currently. I think we're fine.
Okay, I will save your crew. So, what's happening with the crew member that's near me? What crew member is that?
That's Rathgran.
Right.
No, Morzeer's away. Well, more away. Rathgran is in the office. He's just kind of there because I can't do 3 different levels on this map. You can't actually be him.
What other crew members held by Drake?
Jana to the northwest.
Raffin's on that though, so I'd probably go for Morzeer.
So Morzeer's the dude right in front of me, yeah?
No, bottom right.
Southeast of where
Starting
Zorgar
to
is.
move away. He's slowed, so he's not getting very far, but he is starting to move away.
Where? I can't see.
Bottom right of a ship.
Oh. He's held by a Drake.
Yeah.
If I move, Jake, will they get an attack of opportunity on me?
Yes. But if you move out of their radius, you can move 1 square to the right without being at risk of that. Or you can take the disengage action. You'd still get at least 1.
Because I'd move out of this dude.
Yeah.
They don't seem to do too much
100
damage.
health. Yeah, and there's multiple healers.
He'll be fine.
Myself. So you think I should just move? Do you think it's more important to just try and save your crew members than to just fight these dudes first?
I mean, to Zorgar, I don't know. To Naren, 100% it is more valuable to save the crew members.
Well then, I think Zorgar would care about saving them then. Yeah, I'll move to here, and I'll just take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. This is from nights 3 and 4. You need to actually check the rules on how on moving like through other people's spaces and stuff. It's not really something I super understand. Why is this guy missing his fucking longsword attack? Yeah. Okay, so one of them misses, and the other one is gonna hit you for. Ow. 7.
Doesn't hit then.
Well, he hits you for 7 damage.
Okay.
He hits for 27.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, you're now free to go.
Cool. So, I can see the Drake. Is there someone riding the Drake? Yeah.
Yes, there is. Yeah, I need to move them.
And then Morzir is being held by the Drake.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast command at 3rd level.
Okay.
Okay. I can see. Do you know command, Jake?
I'll look at the spell. Okay. What command are you giving it?
Drop.
Okay.
Handy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast command and drop at Drake, so he will drop Morzir.
Okay, what is your spell save DC?
Hold on a second. Let me check it. 16.
He just seems unresponsive to your command.
Shite.
With his 19.
That's 19. Damn Drake.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
That counts as an action, doesn't it, using that spell?
It does.
So, no.
Okay. So Patrick doesn't get a turn because he is happening on the other turn. So Keldrath Drake 1. What one is that? This one is gonna. Dash over here.
Quick question. Wasn't
Yes.
the ship up against the wall?
Well, the ship was kind of mirrored against trees and an island.
Okay.
Which I didn't draw on here because this is an old map. Whoops. So that guy is going to move over there. Drake number 3, alongside Aaron and Thingamabob. I'm going to go. Yoop.
I didn't think that's
They
right.
kind of go off the map.
Attack of opportunity, Raffin.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Waiting for the air elemental. Do you want to do it, Dad, or should I do it?
Oh, you do it for the thing, because it's the air elemental, it's
Yeah.
not me. Yeah.
It's going to do quite nicely. For 15.
You're rolling better than me.
Strength is within that score, so he didn't get a turn. So then there's this guy who's going to untarget, and he's similarly going to move kind of like that. And then Linda, it's you.
It's me. Okay. Who are we saving? Who's most important to save right now? What's going on?
Ferris.
There's 2 people right there. Oh, the people on Naren's flying away. That's not good. Right. Did Morzir get dropped? Was that a thing?
Morzir
That-
is
No.
still gripped.
He's still gripped. Okay. And that wounded. And let me just check Rurik stuff as well. Just so I know what's happening.
Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to go for a wee.
Cool.
This isn't going well.
What's up with Naren? What's happening with him? He's getting fucking flown away.
Yeah. I was hoping to cheese the fuck out of this fight and use a stronghold action to make every weapon attack land, and then use another action to make every attack I land a crit,
Why did you not do that?
because he's in a Zorb. And I didn't want to do that to one of the basic dudes. I should maybe do it to the Drake though, considering I'm getting flown way away.
Yeah, I mean, like, this dragon can't exactly hit you. And he's in its orb, so as long as you can kill it.
How far's the range for your Zorb though?
That's a good question. I'm just double checking if a dragon can be knocked prone or not.
Unfortunately, all of my stronghold actions were useless in this fight.
What
There's
are
none
your
of them.
stronghold actions?
One of them is whenever someone attempts to cast a spell, it does damage to them. None of them could cast spells. Another one was to give us all healing as if we just had a short rest. None of us got that badly hurt. And the other one was to make all weapon attacks land, which wasn't really needed.
Hello.
Dick, I have a question.
You got a question?
What level of
I got an answer.
elevation are the drakes?
Or
Or at least the three near me at the bottom.
The three near you at the bottom.
Yeah.
So the two beside the massive people, they're at banister level.
Okay.
The other one is kind of 20 feet diagonally upwards of that. So it's like kind
I
of
have
10 feet above you.
10 feet. Okay, hold on. 5, 10, 15. If I were to Misty Step up
Uh-huh.
into the air at the same elevation as the Drake up there, could I cast Lightning Bolt and angle it down towards the other Drakes as well?
So like, can you Misty Step? So you're kind of like in front of the Drake, and then try and like lightning bolt all three of them.
Yes.
Uh,
Because I think it would be cool.
yeah, you can. As long as Misty Step's like a bonus action and stuff, and you got the actions for it.
I do.
Then
I haven't done it
yeah,
yet.
they might have like, you know, there might be a check involved to see how well you can manage casting spells in free fall,
I'm also gonna
and then you're
cast...
gonna land in the sea.
Yes, that's fine. I'm also gonna cast Lightning Bolt at 7th level.
Okay, sure.
So it's gonna be it's a whole big thing. So where is Misty Step? Yep, just an unoccupied space that I can see. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can teleport 3 feet. So I'll whoop, and I'll try and quickly lightning bolt, I guess.
Okay.
We need to make a dex saving throw. The one closest to me has disadvantage because he's all slow.
Okay, so this guy, so I'm gonna give these guys +2, right? Because this is a kind of uncharted territory for your
Yes.
spellcasting, right? But
Cool fuck though.
they're not massively extras. dudes. So that's going to get a 17, that dude.
That fails.
This guy can get +2. And he's going to get...
Chicks, it's still 5 feet a square in this map, yeah?
Yep. Gets a 12.
That fails. Yes.
This guy gets +2. And he gets a... It's a mighty 7.
Yeah. Beautiful. Love that. Okay,
Are you hitting the knight as well?
There's a knight? Oh,
Yeah, there's
well,
a knight
I
on
mean,
that dude's
yeah,
back.
fuck it, sure. More merrier, you know, if I can.
Okay, he's making it.
Okay. Well, he takes half damage then.
Okay.
So it's lightning damage. It's at 7th level, so it's 12d6.
That's a lot of d6.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
nice.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go.
I was thinking about it.
It's computing.
Like,
It's computing. 49.
Ooh,
Dang.
49 damage.
Right,
That-
okay. So,
Bastards.
Keldrath Knight 2 is taking half of that. So he's taking 24? Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Let's just put him on that much. And then Drake's 4, 1, and 5 are taking
They also
49.
killed some fish in the ocean. That's fine.
don't play Club Up.
And 60.
It's fucking Kamiyami-ad.
Have Jenna and Morzia had the chance to make strengths checks to break out?
No, but that's because they're not really like hero. They're not gonna be able to break out of this massive like dragon's iron grip.
Strong
Like
enough.
Fair enough.
they couldn't roll high enough for it. So Lida kind of runs over to the banister. She clicks her fingers and pivots in midair, and she appears kind of in the sky. And there's this hailstorm going down in front of her. There's like a kind of freeze frame moment, like a bolt of lightning skeets by in the background from the storm, and she unleashes this, puts her hands together, and this lance of lightning erupts out of it and spears through 3 drakes. There's this crackling sound. They all kind of the necks kind of thrash, and then there's this splish sound as she kind of falls into the sea. So you're kind of like you travel a little bit. You're kind of down there in the ocean. Muir, it's you.
Well, I'm very sorry for what's about to happen next, Lida, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh no.
Quick question, did you say drakes can't be knocked prone?
Yeah, no, you can't do it.
Is it just because they're flying, or?
Just because they're flying.
What?
Like you could knock them prone, but they they can be physically knocked prone, but it's basically like doing a barrel roll, and then they're like,
Oh,
flying.
okay. I was wondering if it was a Drake specific thing, because the nerds online seem to think it works the same as non-flying things as well. But it's nerds online, so I don't know.
Like it's a Drake specific thing because it makes sense to me that you can't knock one prone.
That kind of puts the Jimmy in the old plan here. 1 second.
Will the drakes get a turn before me?
No.
Spell. Sorry, just a sec. Yeah, why not? I want to cast Tidal Wave at the drakes, so from right to left.
Okay. So what is
Missing
Tidal
the
Wave
ship,
gonna do?
obviously.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry?
What is Tidal Wave gonna do?
You shout a ray of water. It's 30 feet. Each creature must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone.
Okay. Drake 1 gets a 12. Probably not good enough.
Nuh-uh.
Drake number 5 gets a 12.
Nuh-uh.
So how much damage were they taking?
Isn't there 3 drakes? Or should I hold them for it? Doesn't actually say how far it goes. Wait, search sec.
It goes 30 feet long.
Ah, okay.
So you can't hit all of them. You can only hit 2.
Yeah, just get the first 2. So that is 48. Does it knock them out of their grip? Big old tidal wave?
Let's see. What this guy is doing. 13? Yeah, probably. It probably knocks down free.
Hey! Okay.
Push.
Okay, so, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1. Huh! So that's 27 damage.
27? It's got that much damage. And that one has that much damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
they're not looking healthy.
No, they just got tidal wave. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay, then. It's Naren's stronghold actions if you want one. Naren?
Yep. Seeing as I'm flying away on a drake now, I'm gonna use every weapon attack lands.
Okay. And then it's the guy in the Zorb. So hang on, what's the range on the Zorb?
I'll check. It's 30 feet to cast, but it doesn't say if it goes off if you got a range or anything like that. It's enclosed for the duration, so I assume
sure.
that means...
Yeah, so it's... so there's about 30 seconds left on that. So he's still in his Zorb, so he can't do anything. Naren.
Thank God.
It's your turn.
Right. I guess I'm doing this on the drake because are we flying inland?
Yes.
Or are we flying out towards it?
You're flying northeast.
So I've got every weapon attack lands on, and then I'm also going to use action surge and automatic crit.
Sure. Okay. So you're about 200 feet in the air just now, just so you're clear on the.
I'm aware.
Dimensions and everything. That's fine. I didn't want to just like spring that on you in case you weren't.
No.
Sure. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm fucking killing the fuck out of this drake. I'm hoping to just straight up murder it.
They're pretty tanky.
Yeah, that's why I've gone all out on this.
Can I see Darren?
No, he's about 200 feet away.
Damn it. Will the Zorb save him from the fall? Damn it.
Yeah, would you?
Damn it!
You guys over water still?
No, you're over land now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not that far away from the land, really. Basically, the edge of the map, which you're kind of now beyond. The edge of the map is basically where the land is.
So how do I roll? What's 7 crits? That's...
Ooh.
And then... But also... Oh, wait. It'll be another 6, won't it? Because I only rolled. I rolled 7 damage there. I rolled 7 d8s.
Yeah, you rolled 8 d8s there.
8 d8s. And I
So
need
you
to
need
roll.
another
I
6
need to roll
d8s.
14 altogether. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking die, you stupid scaly bird.
He looks almost. He looks, getting there.
I
Though.
guess I'm also going
Listen,
to use.
If he doesn't move before me, I've got just enough range to get there.
The distance is kind of abstracted now. Like he's off the map, but I need to keep him on the map. If that makes sense, he's 200 feet away from the ship.
Oh, okay.
I'm also going to use. I know it's not going to work, but I'm going to use disarming attack to attempt to disarm them off the Zorb.
Okay.
Just to add an extra d10 of damage.
Sure.
How close are we getting?
Not close enough, I'm afraid.
Are we more than 2 d10s off?
How would you know?
Looking at them?
Like, if you did all that damage again, that would finish him off. You're confident.
Well, I guess I'm going for quite a ride then, aren't I?
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No, that's me.
Okay. Then it's Rurak's turn.
Right. Naren, are you okay with falling?
Yes, perfectly fine. I have a moth
Okay.
cloak, which gives me featherfall.
Alright, we're going over here. Right? I'm gonna call lightning. Forget about it.
What's the range on Call Lightning, though?
Call lightning, 120 feet.
He's more than that away.
Oh shit, you're really far away.
Yeah.
I thought you were still on the map. Never mind. Hold on, I might have something else. Hold on.
Oh.
Just drink the dollar.
How many feet is it away?
He's 200 feet away.
200. I could do.
Out of curiosity, how many seconds will have passed until my next turn?
6.
Oh shit, it's 6 every. It wasn't 6 per turn. Shite. And Muir is definitely out of shouting range.
Calling.
I'm a bit busy.
Okay.
Let me just
Aaron can't get to
see
the
if
phone
that
right now.
changes what I want to do. No, that's silly. I don't know if I can help you actually.
It's fine.
Well, the storm thing. You said it was 2 miles. Can he zap things from that?
No.
I'm trying to figure that
Ah.
out. Trying to find. Where is? There's other spells from his thing. That's 100. Okay, well I can't help you.
That's cool.
I can get rid of these other drakes while we're here. So
That's
fuck it,
good.
might as well do that.
So we should save the other 2. Well, I guess it's just Mosey left.
Oh. What's this? Apologies for the time I'm taking.
That is okay. I'm just gonna draw the.
How far can a Drake get in 30 seconds?
Reasonably
I
far.
guess it was dashing to get that far away.
$200 away, roughly.
Yeah.
Well,
What is
I can
this
go at
thing?
90 a turn, so I could get caught up 2 or 3 turns.
It's constantly moving away though, I think.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
thinking
but
like if
you're
you're fighting
faster.
it, the likelihood is you'll, well, with any luck, you'll kill it before. So if I keep heading towards you, I can swoop and pick you up.
That might be handy, because this might be to a 1-on-1, because he's got to survive the fall due to... So, yeah, shit. I was kind of hoping to shoot it and have him die from fall damage or something.
That'd be really embarrassing for him when it just sit absorbed the entire time and it gets squished.
That's why I'm seeing if I can wait out until the Zorb stun and then have him drop.
Jake, can I call on wings like gales
For what purpose?
to ride on him to catch up? I don't know. Patrick
Yeah.
just put in our Discord chat, wings like gales, clap your hands.
It'll take a round or two for him to arrive, but yeah, you can do that, yeah.
Okay. Is that an action or is that like, I don't know.
No, it's probably it's a bonus action. Let's see.
Okay, clap my hands for wings like gales to start covering. This will move at 10 feet tall. Okay, I'm just gonna zap the Drake that's holding Morzir in the meantime with a little call lightning again.
Sure.
So it's another deck saving throw, but he has disadvantage because he is slow.
Yeah, I've just realized he's not been making any saves against slowing.
Oh yeah.
What's your DC? 'Cause he's
18.
due a few. That's wisdom, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so he's not slowed anymore. But we'll keep
Okay,
the
he's
slow
not
this
slowed.
time because I was, that's my error.
Should I recast it and do a higher damage because they're so tanky? If I were to do call lightning again, would it follow me when I go on the dude's back? Can I move it?
So if you've got the big storm overhead, you can use that to fuel your call lightnings.
Okay.
So, like
because it's a concentration thing.
Yeah. The existing call lightning isn't gonna move with you. But the storm, the sphere will move with you, and you would have control of it. So yes.
Okay, and that dude's not slow anymore, so he's gonna start moving. So he's probably gonna be pretty fast. So we're gonna do a little. We'll do a little 6th level arm to him.
Okay.
So he has to. He's probably gonna be. This fear storm, so the storm above this area. Patrick's trying to tell me shit. I don't know what he's.
I like that he's like, I can't play tonight, guys. I can't. I'm busy.
But
I've
he's
got
still
stuff on.
backseeing.
I can't do it. But he's watching and giving.
Hi, Patrick.
Take that, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. He said, I'm busy.
I don't know what Rurak would do, Patrick. There's too many things.
Only just learned how to play a cleric.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking 7th level shit does. We'll do a 6th level. Fuck it, because I haven't done
A 6th level? Fuck it.
My
Do
favorite
a
kind
6th
of fuck
level
it.
call lightning on the Drake that's holding Mr. Morzier
Mhm.
while we're waiting. And that's 60-10, but it's because I've got Sphere Storms on, it's an extra D10, I think, because it's like you get an extra D10 if it's already stormy.
Yep.
So it's 7d10 on that Drake, and he has to make a dex saving throw.
Right.
That is what that's what's happening. We're wasting any more time.
Okay. $16. Is that enough?
No.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, he's getting zapped. Oh my.
Red's getting fried.
Oh my god.
How many 10?
Still standing.
Jeez,
Oh,
he's
fine.
so fucking tanky.
Anything else
That's
on
all
her
I
next
can
turn?
do. That's all I can do. That's it. Turn
Fine.
is done. That was a 6th
Zars.
level, like shit.
It's you.
Naren, are you good with falling?
Yes.
Are you good with being electrocuted?
Less good, but you know, if it's a small amount of damage, I can take it.
If you're gonna be falling anyway.
Here's my predicament. Do I go for you to stop you, or should I go for the dude over on the right who's legging it?
The guy on the right is just going to report if he gets away. He has nothing. I'm in a situation now where I'm fairly keen I can get me and this dude to the ground, and we're both going to live, but then I'm going to be stuck in a one-on-one with this dude without any of my stronghold abilities. So my plan was just to wait out the Zorb and then hope he dies from full damage.
And how long does the orb last?
30 more
Another
seconds
30
or so.
seconds. So I'm going to get quite far.
It'd be really funny if he just squishes stuff.
And so do we just not care about the dude that's getting away on the right?
No, it would be better if these dudes were captured or killed so that they can't report what they've seen.
Yeah, but either way, like, people will have known what they were away to do.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be sus on us no matter what.
Morzier's still kidnapped. That's the other thing. And that Drake's almost dead, so maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, I want one of them to escape to tell the story of how they got decimated.
Alright, I guess that counts as an order, so...
Well, no one is fucking
Just yelling at
Okay.
us.
so
Invested
far
then.
away.
I will cast Lightning Arrow again,
Okay.
and... Here's a thought. Morzier will probably get hit by this one.
Yes, because you can't sculpt it.
Has Morzier been hit?
He's been grappled by a dragon. That's kind of it. Really, like, you know, the dragon's not like trying to eat or anything.
He'll be fine. Nothing was my fault. I was following orders.
I ordered this.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna... Is the Drake being flanked?
No. Because that is just treading water.
Yeah,
Underneath.
I'm way below.
Okay. This is a hit, so it is 4d8 lightning damage.
Come on, kill.
Oh, Jesus. That is 10 damage to the Drake.
So Zarzan fires this arrow off, and it takes on this lightning form, and it lances in to this drake, and it collapses, like plunges into the waves next to Litter. You get hit by the splash, you kind of go like do like a little somersault with the impact. You can see Morzir, like you get a kind of blurry image of him, and you see the knight is in the water as well. Kind of just trying to detach himself from the stirrups as best he can. Anything else on your turn, Zarzan?
So Morzir and the knight need to make a dex save.
Yeah, right, let's get rid of this. Fuck off, Drake.
Oh.
You're dead now. You're past tense.
Fuck off, Drake.
So this dude has to make a dex save. He wins. Morzir has to make a dex save. Morzir also wins. Look at that.
Hey, Morzir!
Hey!
They take a whole 1 damage.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, mate. I gave him a little tingle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Sure. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
So I do get to make another attack on someone within 5 feet of the drake. So am I able to make another attack on the dude like while he's falling?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Sick.
Nice. Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
So, yeah, Zarzan pulls 2 arrows from his quiver and fires them off, and they kind of twirl through the air. One of them becomes lightning, and then the impacts with the drake. But you banked on the other arrow getting to the knight first, and it didn't. And so instead, it just skeets over his head as the drake starts to swoop before it should have. But it was still pretty cool, still pretty dramatic. It's Raffin's air elemental.
I'm trying to decide. I think Raffin will peg it after Naren, and the air elemental go across and tackle the 2 drakes.
Sure. Okay.
On the other side.
So he's swooping over here. I'm not targeting that. Let's target down.
If I was to move, so I was between the 2 drakes, could I slam one and then whirlwind the other?
No. You can only do one. You can either
Only
do
do
your
one
2 slams, or you can do the whirlwind.
Okay. They're not carrying anybody, are they, those 2 drakes?
No. Not anymore.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna go. If I go in the middle, I'd have to pick which one I'm going to whirlwind.
Yeah. Or hang on.
Alright.
Let me read it.
So I was reading it too, and I can't, doesn't make sense. I was thinking of it like Moonbeam, that anyone in there had to.
Yeah, no.
save.
Actually, if you cut the difference, I think it will work on both of them. So I'll need to check that for next week, because I need to figure out whether you can
Sure.
whether it counts on things that are partially in your space rather than wholly.
Will it work tonight just now? Or...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Right, I'll do that. I'll go in between the 2 of them and I'll whirlwind.
Sure. Okay. We'll just keep it. So each creature there must make a strength saving.
Was it strength? Ah.
Yep. So one of them gets a 17, and then the other one. It's a 14, so both of them are fine.
Yeah, so
nothing
they
happens.
both take a bit of bludgeoning damage then. Do I roll it?
No,
or
only
is
if they fail.
No, it says if a saving throw is successful, the target takes half the bludgeoning damage and isn't flung away or knocked prone.
it says here, on a failure, a target takes 15. So it must make a DC 13 strength saving throw. On a failure, the target takes 15 3d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage and is flung up to 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction and knocked prone. If they are thrown at another creature, it prompts a dex save from the other creature. Oh no, sorry, no, you are right. You are, yeah, I didn't read the second paragraph. Shows me.
Right. So
yeah, go for it.
Will I roll the damage? 3d plus 2?
Yeah, just roll it, yeah.
So that's
13.
13.
Halved, so 6. So...
Yeah.
That one. Okay. So that's your air elemental, and then you are. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hightail it in the direction of where Nairn and his Drake were going.
Sure.
I wonder if can I go extra fast? I can go 90. There's a thing. Can I dash or whatever?
You can dash to go double, yeah. So you can go 180.
Right. So that should get me within 20 feet of him. Yeah.
Yes. For now.
Okay.
And then they'll have a turn, so that that puts you like. I'm just gonna get kind of abstract with the distances here. So like you're not. This isn't your position relative to the ship, but it's your position relative to them. Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Yeah. So these knights are gonna get on their drakes. And they're gonna fly away. So they can go. There's a difficult terrain here. So they can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. One of them swoops down and grabs the knight in the water. Whereas this guy continues on to about there. So this one dunks down, grabs the guy in the talons, and then kind of lifts up a bit. And it's Zorgar.
It's me. I don't know what I can do. I'm gonna move out of this.
Sure.
I had planned to just like attack those dudes that were there, but they're not there now, so not too sure what to do. Can't use the command because it's not good enough. But do all the drakes have like a higher dex spell DC than me even?
Well, that one just rolled like enough to beat yours.
Oh, right. So I could try the command again, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything better to do. I'll try and use command again on this.
On the Drake nearest to you?
Yes. I'm trying to get to drop. What's his name? Morzir.
Morzir's already been dropped. Morzir's just in the water. He does have another knight in his talons that he's kind of picked up. The one whose Drake just got killed. So that you could get it to drop him, if that was something you wanted to do.
Yeah, get him in the sea.
Alright. Just gotta make a wisdom saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
16.
16. Okay, that knight's going back in the water.
Back in the water with you.
So, this Drake swoops down and swing, and then Zorgar, do you say drop, or do you what does it look like when Zorgar commands this Drake?
He's like, drop!
Sure. So the Drake just kind of and the knight in the back like, what the fuck? So the Drakes have already gone. Lida, you're in the sea. You doing anything in the sea?
Yeah, I'm in the sea. So the Drake that was holding Morzier's dead now.
Yeah.
So Morzier's down with me. Is he okay?
He's doing okay. The other Drake flew away as well, so the distance has got abstracted further. Yeah, he's doing okay. He kind of he swims up. He's kind of spluttering a bit. He said, "Early bird catches medicine." He's kind of just looking around.
So how far away is Naren now?
Naren is now. He's like half a mile away. Like you can't really see him anymore now.
So he's not within 300 feet.
No, he's about 360 feet away.
Dang it. Okay, I can't do anything then.
Okay.
We don't really care about the other drakes either, do we? Are we doing anything on the boat now, or are we just like, what's happening? Should we kill these knights? I feel like we don't need to kill them.
Kill or capture. Having a captive wouldn't be bad.
I'm just gonna swim towards the boat.
Sure.
Come on, Morzier. We're swimming. I don't know where the entrance is on the boat.
Probably next to that 8th Legionary, right?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay,
you can probably both
I'll
get
do my
there.
action to dash or
Sure.
something.
Yeah, you're able to get there. You can climb up on the next turn. Anything else?
No.
Muir,
Okay, so
you just watched a bunch of shit go down.
did those two drakes separate from each other?
Yes. Because one of them kept going, and one of them swooped down to grab a thing and then dropped the guy again, so he kind of fell behind.
Right. So. I go. Oop. Oop. Go. Oh. One. I lob a grenade or fireball at the dragon. So it's gonna make a dex saving throw.
Okay, dex save for the Drake.
And I suppose the knights as well.
Yeah, so the Drake gets a 22. The Knight is gonna use his last indomitable. It's not gonna help him out. So the Drake's alright. I'd assume. What's your spell save DC?
21.
21. Okay, yeah, so the Drake makes it. The Knight does not.
And the other is the other knight getting affected as well? Oh,
He is in the water. The other one is in the air, so you can only hit one.
okay. So that is 96 plus 8. 1, 2. So 42.
Okay, so Keldrath might do just like that, and then he's on Drake 1. Well, Drake 1 made his save, so he takes half. I assume. He's like that. Okay. Anything else?
Nah.
Then is Naren stronghold actions if he's taking any?
Is anybody hurt? No. Guess we're all good here.
Then it's Zorb Boy. He's still in the Zorb. So Naren, it's now it's you.
Right, so I've got 24 seconds to kill until the Zorb drops, right?
Yeah, are you just waiting for that?
Well, how hurt does this Drake look?
Looks
Does it
pretty
look
winded.
like-
It's
does it
like
look
his wings
one
are
more
kind of.
good go will finish it off?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Since I've got 24 seconds to kill, which is another what? 4 rounds. I'm going to get out my silk rope and attempt to tame the Drake and make him my friend. Like Bingo all those years ago, I have prior experience in this field.
It wasn't even that long ago, to be honest.
Okay.
Appropriate response.
It's not gonna work, but you can make an animal handling check. Like he's already a tame Drake. He already has a master.
Yeah, but surely if he's
You
been
go for
tamed
attack
once,
already.
how does he know the difference between his master and me?
Uh,
And stabbing and the trident.
I feel
Yeah,
like I have
you
better
just
chances.
did like 80 points of damage. He doesn't like you, mate.
Yeah, I'm teaching him who the boss is.
Tough
Sounds
luck.
like an abusive relationship already.
That's like getting a cat and then just punching it. 'cause it's
Yeah,
not
that's
doing
not how
really
that
well.
works, man.
The Drake will learn.
I mean, what's even your bonus on animal handling? What's the highest you could roll?
I'm proficient in it. I have +6,
Plus 6.
so 26.
That's not good enough, mate.
But if the Drake knew though, it was either that or death.
How are you gonna express that to the Drake?
Does it speak Draconic?
You have no idea.
Doubtful. I mean, I've got 3 rounds to kill.
You could, if you're waiting for the thing, this is a good opportunity to, if you're not doing anything, to get on the rock and tell me to stop it.
I need to time it though. Also, quick question: are we high enough up that I feel reasonably confident that I would die from fall damage if I fell from this height?
You're about 500 feet in the air, so it's like half a mile in the air.
That
Quite a
feels
bit in the air.
enough.
Quite a bit in the air.
Tell me to wait 6 seconds, then drop it.
Yeah, just because I need to time it so that he isn't able to do anything after he's freed before I kill the Drake. So,
There's not really any way to make that happen. Like, so like if Muir drops the spell, it'll be on her turn.
yeah.
And he always goes before you.
How long does it take to fall?
It's instantaneous up to a point. I think you're now
It's
approaching the
half
point
a
where you
mile
have a
point.
round in the air before you hit the ground. Otherwise, you just hit the ground.
Approaching the point.
Yeah,
Is this Drake still climbing?
yeah, it's still going.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to tame the Drake. Wow.
Go for an
While
animal
I
hand.
wait. While I wait, I might as well. We've got nothing better to do. What if I crit this? Okay, I didn't crit
You
this.
did crit it, just not in the direction you hope.
It already doesn't like me.
Yeah, no, it makes some snapping motions at you with its teeth, but it kind of can't quite get you.
Okay.
You nothing else?
No, I'm gonna wait until we're at the point where we can spend the turn in the air.
Okay, let me just double check this. I might be talking nonsense. It's gonna be Rurek's turn next. Yeah, I can't find the rule on it right now. So yeah, it's Rurek's turn. We're just gonna say
Is,
next round you'll have a round in there.
is Wings Like Gales here yet?
He's coming. Yeah, he's like
He's coming.
No, he's
I mean, we've
coming.
kind of been abstract about where Wings of Gels is. So yeah, sure, he's here. Yeah. He alights on the deck.
Can I jump on him
Sure.
and then take off? I guess I don't know. I don't know what this shit is.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, yeehaw!
Sure. So are you following after Naren?
Gonna catch me a varmint, yeah.
Okay. So you're kind of you're away. Zarzan's go. Zarzan's up, kind of thing.
So,
Guess I could just shoot this boy.
Sure.
And then for good measure, I can shoot this lad. You take that, miss.
Sure. So Zarzan pulls 3 arrows out, fires them all off at once, and 2 of them they all skeet through the air. And the guy manages to duck out of the way of the other one, but 2 arrows like slide under the Drake's armored plates at the back. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Then it is Raffin's air elemental, and then Raffin.
Oakley. Here elemental will go and attack the Drake, sort of nearest to it.
Sure.
Slam.
It's slamming. Oh, sorry.
That's not going to hit, is it?
No.
Did you do that, or did I do that?
I did 1, and then we'll just go with your rolls. So go for the second slam.
So that'd be 17 for that one.
17 is not enough to hit it.
Oh no! It should be easy to hit. It's quite big.
It's wearing armor.
If it was like a mosquito, it'd be like armor class 90 or whatever. But
so then it's Raffin.
Right, Raffin's still pursuing Naren and Drake.
Sure.
How far away are they?
Well, they went. You can catch up to them actually.
Well, I shall try and catch up to them and then smack up the Drake. Slam style.
Okay, so you see Naren is on the Drake's back. He's sitting in the saddle. He's got the rope wrapped around its neck. It's kind of snapping at it. You're not really sure what's going on here.
Okay.
Can I call to Raffin to say I need to live a wee bit longer?
Well, yeah. Will I hear that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't speak to him because I'll be speaking in elemental, but I'll give him the sort of big elemental thumbs up. And I'll stick along beside them. I'll fly.
Sure.
Escort.
Okay. So then it's the dudes. So yeah, probably. They're gonna swoop down and try and grab this guy. So that's like 20 feet down, 20 feet back. So 1, 2, 3. So this guy gets away. This guy's like almost away. With this night boy. And this guy is also he's gone. Bye. So it's Zargar. If Zargar wants to do anything.
The Drake that Matthew is currently tussling with. That's not visible, is it?
That's not visible, no.
Will
that's
it be
just
visible
distance
at any
back from
point?
you. If you got a good few hundred feet closer, yeah.
Are you coming this way? No.
He's getting less and less visible.
But I can see him.
You can see it kind of like a bird on the horizon. Is effectively kind of how it looks. He's like half a mile away.
Would you say he's within visible range?
It depends what the range is. What
How
spell
far
are you
away
trying
is
to
he?
cast? The 500 feet.
Okay, never mind. Damn, I can't do that spell on anything then. Really. There's no drakes nearby. I was going to try and compel a drake into a duel with me.
Face me like a man, Drake.
Fucking what ahead, son!
See
but
what
no
happens, man.
You think you'll hold me? There's no drakes near enough for me to compel him into a duel, though. Unfortunately. So
I hate when that happens.
I don't know. Just want to kick fuck out of the drake. I don't know what I can really do. What's this like 5 feet above Wrathcrown thing? Is he in a Zorb still?
5 feet above Wrathcrown.
I think it's where the sword was.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it not? Is it still
You
there?
can still see it. Yeah.
I can't see it on my screen.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can see.
see it.
That's weird. Yeah, just ignore that then.
So Wrathcrown's just hanging out there then?
Yeah, he's just he's kind of putting himself together in Naren's office. Trying to dust himself off and stuff.
Is he injured?
Yeah, he's bleeding and stuff. He's not in a good way.
Can I go and heal him?
Yeah,
I will go and heal him.
sure. Yeah, they're mostly they're superficial wounds, but he's bleeding like a fair amount. But you're able to seal them up for him.
Does that, how much of that my hit points, does it take anything away from my lay on hands?
Yeah, knock like 15 off.
Okay. Cool.
Then Lida, it's you. You're just hanging out in the water with Marzir.
I'm just gonna get up on the boat
Sure.
and tell the 8th Legionary people to get out the way. I can get on the boat.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wait because I don't really have anything we can do right now.
Okay. Are you guys planning on doing anything on the ship, or are you just or is it now just kind of waiting to see what happens with Naren and the Night Dude?
I want to throw something at the Drake.
Okay. Right. Well, it's your turn next, so that's convenient.
Right. So if I go, is this like a thing up to the deck? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the top deck.
How far is 60 feet? How do you
12
check that
squares.
again? What? Is there this little arrow thing? Or am I making that up?
There's
Not quite.
I don't want to go in. Move that
It is exactly 60 feet.
Is it?
Ah.
Just under.
Okay.
Right.
I
Is
don't
it
know
like a
if I can
cannonball or a loose piece of banister or something?
Yeah,
like
there's
that?
definitely something.
Oh, loose piece of banister. Leave my banisters alone.
Yeah,
Somebody at the floor.
there's one that's kind of you've seen it for a while. It's like it just keeps popping out and it has to get popped back in again at the bottom. You could just wrench that thing out. There wouldn't miss it.
Sorry, Darren. I take it for the banister. And you get the dragon.
Okay, what's
So,
he got to do?
6.
Dex save. Six.
Right, okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I'm doing it the wrong way around. Sorry. So it's 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 plus 1. Oh boy, 44.
44.
Banister damage.
Okay. Well, that Drake had 2 hit points left, so he's definitely dead now.
Death by banister.
Skating into the water as do the knights. And then it is. Are you doing anything else on your turn here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably celebrating my great banister shot.
Sure. All right. Then it's Nairn's stronghold actions. You doing anything, Nairn?
Nah, it's
No.
not good.
Okay. The Zorb boy. Zorb boy's in the Zorb. He can't do anything. So it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna continue attempting to tame this drake while explaining the plan to Haraphan.
Okay. In order to explain the plan to Raffin, you'll also have to, like, the other guy's kind of probably within earshot.
Does the Zor?
You've stabbed this Drake quite a bit, haven't you?
I have. Okay, I guess
It's not
what I'm gonna say...
the normal route to training, I would say.
I'm gonna say to Haraphan then slightly more vaguely and just be like, after I start attacking this drake, if I don't finish it off, I need you to.
Okie dokie, Skip.
And I've got 12 more seconds to kill, so...
Right. So, Rurak, Zarzan, Zorgar, and Lidar, are you guys going to do anything?
That was pretty good. 24.
Rurik's just
You
chasing.
stabbed him multiple times.
I stabbed Bingo multiple times.
Fair point.
Yeah, you did. This guy's already taken.
He's a loyal Drake.
Yeah. Yeah, so people that are not Naren and Raffin, are you planning to do anything? Or are you kind of...
Rurik's chasing.
Rurak's chasing. Okay, so Rurak and Raffin are chasing. Is anyone else
What we doing?
on the ship planning to do anything?
What are we doing about the 2 guys in the water?
They're swimming away right now.
I don't really care.
Yeah, they can swim away. Pussies.
Yeah. I yell and stay out at them.
Sure, yeah. You get no response.
You're banished.
Yeah, okay. So is it now kind of just Naren and the Drake? Is that what's going on?
And Haraphan.
And
Another
Rurak, who's chasing? Okay. So I guess if you're just killing time until the Zorb drops, we'll just skip ahead to when the Zorb drops, right?
Do I not get one more animal handling roll?
Go for it, mate.
Can you not try and slow the Drake down a little bit? Like grab onto his wing?
I mean, I'm trying with animal handling. I'm trying to make him my friend and ask him to stop.
Not the same thing.
Just stabbed him a bunch and you're like, you want to be mates?
That one wasn't as good. I'm getting frustrated now.
Yeah, he's not playing ball. It's like it's like he's already someone's Drake and that person didn't stab him a bunch.
I like my old master. He didn't stab me.
Damn Drake riders.
Goddamn Drake riders. Training
Scientific.
riding drakes.
So I guess the Zorb
I'm waiting.
drops
Oh,
eventually.
I'm waiting until just before it drops, like the round before, to
Okay,
kill the
sure.
Drake.
Okay, so you're like, okay, it must be soon now. You've never seen Mirror cast this spell before, but you're like, it's probably pretty soon, right?
I'm winging it.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's a device, so maybe it looks like it's starting to falter.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
And it will take
Oh no.
at least. Who was that?
Oh, we
it's
lost
not-
Mal.
We'll have a turn in the sky, which will be the turn that deactivates, so it'll deactivate just before he hits the ground, so it should all work out fine.
Sure.
Well done.
That's the plan. I guess I'm gonna stab the shit out of this drake and hope it dies then.
Go for it.
while speaking mean words on his ears. On his ears? In his ears.
I could have held my action, couldn't I? Because I zoomed in.
It's a new...
Yeah, we've gone a couple of rounds now.
I can't tell if I'm locked onto the Drake or not. I think I am.
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
We're done messing about. You've angered me. We could have been friends.
They could have been something.
Whoa!
Whoa. You're not messing around. Okay.
Die!
He's dead.
So the Drake goes down, still gripping this orb, starts to plummet. You're about 1,000 feet in the air at this point.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Jesus.
Like you're like almost like a mile. How long is a mile? Is a mile 1,000 feet roughly?
Long way.
No.
A mile's more than 1,000.
Oh, okay. You're about a fifth. Okay, I do not understand imperial units. Yeah, so you're about a fifth of a mile up. Oh, he's back.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Huzzah!
We're falling.
Good enough.
So yeah, it's gonna take you about a round to hit there, to hit the ground.
It's fine. And on my next turn, I guess, while falling, I'm going to cast Featherfall, so I don't die.
Okay, it's gonna take you a lot longer to reach the ground. Now.
Well, Featherfall, I don't actually
It
know the
slows
word
you a
in
little bit.
Featherfall.
But yeah, it slows your fall, so you're not falling out of
Prevent
dangerous
me
range.
from dying. If I cast it next turn, will it last long enough for me to reach the ground unharmed?
You're 60 feet per round.
Yeah, so it's gonna take you
Oh.
like 20 rounds to fall,
Oh.
but it doesn't last 20 rounds.
Oh.
It only lasts 10 rounds.
So I'm going to fall the last 10 rounds.
Well, you just
Yeah.
wait to cast it until you're closer to the ground.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I to time it?
Yeah,
And
if you
also
wait
maybe
if you wait around.
frantically call for Harathon to catch me.
Can you land on the back of like wind like gales?
Don't think the bird would
I don't
appreciate
know.
I
that.
don't know, like, Wings Like Gales is there. I haven't seen them yet.
I'm not super clear on how. I've never really figured out how fast Wings Like Gales flies, but you know,
Is Wings Like Gales small
I thought it
or
was
bigger than a
fast.
Drake?
he's smaller than Drake. He's pretty zippy.
It's a big bird.
You can see him coming, but because of the head start you guys got, he's not arrived yet at this point.
Okay.
But you can see Rurik on his back, and then you stamp the Drake, you know, with Nautilus right through the skull. I feel like this happened in like Beowulf or something, you know, that weird animated film they did version of it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, you stab him like through the skull, and then he goes kind of limp and starts to kind of like almost like glide downwards, like he's kind of headed like straight for like a hillside basically.
Oh shit. Does he start spinning out of control and then explode when he hits the hillside?
Like a
No,
jet
he's
plane.
starting to kind of list a bit, like, you know, you're like, you know, it's kind of like the wings start to go limp and he kind of starts to turn. So, are you holding on to the Drake or are you letting go?
I'm gonna try and split the difference and time it.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and jump off at a safe point, but where I won't also, take 20 rounds to descend.
Okay.
Maybe call for a friend to help me. And some point in the process, look down and smirk at this bastard.
Okay. So he's going down in his Zorb. And then
This is all deactivate.
the Zorb deactivates around later when you're kind of like approaching the danger zone. I think it might be 1,000 feet you fall if it's fall per round. So that like a round in, you're kind of like you're at like you've got like maybe 200 feet still to go down. So like that feels like the safest point to activate your Featherfall. If that is your plan.
Yeah.
And you see his Zorb deactivate and he starts he's now free. So what is your plan here? What are you trying to accomplish?
You mean for reaching the ground or just in general?
Both, I guess.
Trying to win a war, Jake.
Well, not quite. You know, in terms of like like what are you trying to accomplish in like the next 5 minutes here?
I'm hoping that I can make it to the ground safely and this guy will die or be seriously injured from the fall, enough that it's easy enough to take him down.
Okay, so you're kind of trying to pursue him.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
okay.
letting him get away.
Sure, alright.
I didn't grab onto the Drake for this long to let him run away.
Okay, so fall damage is capped.
It's capped.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's it capped at?
This.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Fuck.
There's so many ones in that! Holy shit.
How do you
Fuck.
go 1,000 feet and not die?
I don't know, dude. That's the rules. So.
Fuck.
Terminal velocity and shit.
Yeah.
But still, terminal velocity, wearing armor from 1,000
It'd be
feet.
pretty. Well, yeah. I mean, how like? It's about 300 meters. That's quite a long way to fall.
I mean, I guess he's a dragonborn. He's
Yeah.
built stronger.
He's a trained Drake rider as well. Like,
No
you know.
one's
Just built
surviving
different.
1,000
Part of your
feet
training, drop from 1,000 foot. It's like parachute training in the military, except when there's no chute.
Yeah, you just get kicked off.
You just drop.
Plus, he's now in the water in armor.
No, he's
No,
on
he's
land.
a hillside.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
I guess.
okay, let's
he was
cap it
making a
at
one-on-one
double the
this
cap,
time.
right? Let's cap it at double the cap.
Nice.
So he takes
Yes!
141 damage. He's doing okay. He's doing alright.
Well, at least you got, some help.
So,
At least now it might be a more even fight.
Naren, you kind of, you fall in behind this guy, like, you watch him, like, this, like, almost, like, meteoric impact with the mountainside. And he kind of, like, he's, like, imprinted in the rock of the cliff face. And you're able to kind of land nearby, and you can see him kind of, like, push himself free. And he's kind of like he's like listing a bit, obviously. Let's change the tune. But he kind of like pushes himself free, and he kind of like he's hunched over a bit, but he doesn't like. He just kind of like looks at you, kind of waiting for you to make the first move.
Okay, at this point, Naren is stalling for Rurek and Harafin to catch up because
Like Harafin
he
will
knows he can't.
You know,
Okay, stalling for Rurek.
Rack will take like a couple rounds.
Gonna start talking to him, I guess, just to try and stall a couple rounds if he can.
Sure. What do you think?
Do you surrender yet? And do I live up to the stories you heard?
He says, why don't you dispense with your disguise and let us talk face to face?
Oh shit, am I still wearing a disguise?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I have the ability to take this off. Does Naren understand how it works?
I don't actually know if you can take it off.
Yeah,
Take it off. I'm trying.
You got one else like this?
I guess I'll be like, okay, give me a second. I'll call Lid on a stone and be like, can you drop my disguise, please?
Yeah, it says the spell lasts for the duration unless I use my action to dismiss it.
God damn it.
If you drop it, will it drop for all of us?
Yeah, but at that point it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, can I call Litter and ask her to drop my disguise?
Oh, just let me make a phone call. Right?
1 minute, please.
Let me talk
Right
into the
with you.
truck for a minute.
I guess I'll drop it when he calls me, tells me to do it.
Sure.
Do something dramatic when it drops.
I'd also like to point out the whole time we're on the scale, Naren isn't wearing the kind of bit of fabric.
Or are you leaving the scale open?
Yeah,
Oh,
the whole
Sure.
time on the
Like-
scale.
Like, he has his hand on his sword up until this point, but he kind of, like, when you drop your disguise, he kind of drops it to his hip. He says, he points at your scale. He says, I said you could drop your disguise.
It's not a disguise. My wizard is miles away. She couldn't have done this.
He says, what do you expect to accomplish here?
I don't know. Take revenge on my brother. You know, justice for the people as well, I guess, but mainly the revenge. My brother, though, he's what your people are looking for. He's here for the people. I'm more here for the revenge.
Very confusing what you just said.
It's like, wait, what?
He says, he kind of like gestured. He said, I meant more specifically here, but that's also interesting to know.
I mean,
Thanks
what do you
for that.
intend to do?
I didn't get where I am by reckless action, shall we say.
I'm not here to slaughter all of Scale. I'm here to make alliances and just put an end to my brother. The not Zorgar, the other one.
The king.
I like the other one.
Just say the king.
Yeah.
For Balasar.
Balasar.
He kind of he goes
Say
and
a
he's
cool epic
kind of
line
like
and then be like,
We're in the middle of nowhere. There's no one around. Do you really believe Balasar should be in charge? He's just started a war.
he slumps himself against the mountainside. He takes a seat and he like unbuckles his sword and puts it down beside him and takes the shield off his arm. He says, I'm not in the business of questioning where my orders come from.
Even if it's wrong? And good faith, I'm gonna stab Nautilus into the ground.
Sure. He says, what has the Scale Lord done that is wrong?
I mean, besides murder innocent people and storm the mainland. Also, ship away 2 harmless eggs. I mean, come on, what a dick.
He says, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What, about attacking the mainland? What was the name of the legion that attacked the fortress again, Jake?
The third.
We sent the 3rd Legion to the fortress while Rel's troops were discussing with myself and Zorgar, and they just executed the leader of the Rel troops and some of the troops as they just wanted to leave.
That was not the way we heard it.
Not surprised. He also tried to invite me and my brother around for tea. I assume as an assassination attempt. I'm sure now wouldn't say tea, he'd say dinner or a feast.
Supper.
Tea and buns.
convenient stories.
They're not tales the king would tell you.
Who's to say you tell the truth?
I mean, you'd be wise not to believe me. I already tried to deceive you once today. In fact, it's my trade. But I'm not lying. You were able to see through my previous lies. And this time I'm not even wearing a disguise. Or have a small innocent child next to me, confusing your people.
He says words written on paper are different from those spoken.
Can I ask what clan he's part of?
Keldrath.
I see.
He like spits like blood on the kind of dirt beside him, and sort of kicks his sword over to you. It kind of like doesn't go very far. Doesn't have the angle on it. Ground's not great. It kind of skids a little bit towards you. He says that. I know when I'm outmatched.
And in his head is thinking, oh, shit, this is going great. I didn't come here halfway across this continent just to stab you. I came to help the people like you as, a bonus, but yeah. Is there nothing that can be said or done that would help you free Scale?
What makes you think you can win?
Damn, that's a good question.
He says, I'm in the business of being on the winning side.
Well, then you're going to want to hop on our side real quick. We've got a good slogan and everything going.
He laughs, and then he kind of like hacks up another little blood.
I mean, take today's fight for example. We clearly seem outmatched, but we always manage to land on our feet.
No pun intended.
We're a smaller force, but we will grow.
He says, the Scale Lord sends 5 drakes today. What do you think he's going to send tomorrow? On the day after?
Scale Lord sent 5 drakes today. There's certainly 5 of us there. I hate to break it to you, our force isn't that small. There's more than the 5 of us on this island.
He kind of he just kind of makes a gesture at you, but doesn't say anything.
I have loyal men or loyal soldiers who have fled from their home to assist me because they believed what was happening here was wrong. I didn't really grow up here. I don't know about the clans and the politics, but I still want to do my bit, and my brother is here, also with loyal followers. He fought in the army. We have nothing, and yet they chose to join us.
He says, you disapprove of the Scale Lord's actions, but what would you have done differently?
I'm not aiming to replace him. I'm not saying everyone should sit in his seat of power. I'm just saying that he shouldn't.
He doesn't really say anything. Like, he just kind of sits there for a bit.
Well, when the Drakes return tomorrow, no one will be there. But if you want to just keep following orders, then go right ahead. I guess I'll see you on a future battlefield. But I urge you to reconsider. I just gotta start walking away. Back towards the ship.
Sure. Like, you know, he listens to you when you say that, but he doesn't like make any move to get up or anything. He just kind of leans back against the mountain. And then, are you just heading back to the ship?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, that seems like a good place to stop, actually. So, yeah, if you watch the stream, we'll be back next Tuesday, probably, at the same time. And we'll see where we go from here. See, where's the button? See you later.